of this tower inside the dungeon. At the top of the steps that you currently were ascending was a pair of doors on the north wall made out of a translucent stone that when you touched them, they turned black and sealed themselves. But eventually you were able to bust your way through and into a large 150 by 150 foot room, constructed of dense black stone and carved with bas reliefs of horrid, half-reptilian creatures painted with queerly glowing colors all over the walls. The light here is a violet and eerie. Various colors glow oddly, and whites luminesce into an unworldly hue. Set into the floor with decorative tile is a square 40-foot area of geometric patterns like a mosaic. The color of the tiles glow in the strange illumination that pervades the room. Sitting on a throne at the east end of the room, which would put it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 100 feet from you guys, is a 9-foot tall bat-winged creature. An ornate halberd rests across his lap, and as his eyes land on you lot, have you just busted in here, his stoic expression softens to reveal an evil leer as he gestures at you. So, here's what he looked like, sitting on his throne.
Yes, my king. Oh my god.
Magic missile.
What?
I cast magic missile.
Well, then I guess we're rolling initiative. There will be no discussion.
Oh my lord, what are you doing? Pete! Help!
I'm here now.
Good, roll initiative.
Look, this was the boss fight that he told us we were getting into.
All right. Well, is everything all set? Yeah,
No, but
but he is.
we're doing it.
Is he all set, Under?
Oh, he's ready for this.
I know, but is he
You
all
just
set?
pulled a me. What the hell? You pulled what Beta would normally do.
No,
I-
he's not all set.
Later.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought the boss of this dungeon was going to be set.
It was.
Well,
not-
he's also got like a bunch of mini bosses.
Yeah, but we
Oh,
never got
okay.
to talk to him because as soon as we walked into the room, Gilbert blasted him.
We should have talked to him. Why'd you
We
do
should
that,
have
Gilbert?
talked to him, yeah, but you know, fuck.
It's
If
not
Beta
seven.
dies again, her hatred of the Septimus family will
8.
grow as a plague.
I have only ever rolled initiative against the obviously evil. Look.
All
look
right,
at that
Beta,
man.
what do you do?
Like a plague. Beta is going to cast Bless. She is going to bless the party. I can bless 3 people unless I upcast it, so maybe 3 of y'all here besides me. I'm gonna bless y'all, and then I'm gonna hide.
God damn it, Spectre.
Oh, man.
Way to sneak that in, man.
What's that? I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, there's the child. Okay, child, to bring you up to date, we walked into the boss's room. It looked down at us questioningly, and
It did not look at us questioningly. It was leering at us evilly.
And you blasted it without no questions. It was sentient. It probably would have talked to us. We got out of this, but now
We have to kill him anyways. We need to take his head back to the that Knight of Mitra so we can get into Mitra's section. so we can get the item.
All right, so Beta, you cast Bless on some
The
people?
party. Well, now that the child is here, I will upcast it and add him as well. And then Beta's gonna find a place to hide. Is there a place to hide in this room?
Well, his throne that he's sitting on, 100 feet away, it looks like there's like a space between it and the wall behind him.
No.
Um,
Nothing else in this room?
So you guys came in from the doors set into the southeast corner of the room. To the southwest, you can see a closed wooden door. It's about 80 feet away from you. Other than that, no, it is a open room except for the mosaic in the center.
Then as a bonus action, let's see, I cast Bless on the party. So as a bonus action, I am going to hang on, making sure I got this before I say I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to quicken spell and Etheridge Blast and shoot this thing.
Okay. Roll to hit. No hits.
All right. I am doomed.
All right. Well, seeing as you're casting magic, on his turn, while still seated, he's going to wave his hand almost negligently and cast some magic.
Oh, fuck.
As two jackal-headed figures in plate mail are summoned as if out of the ground.
Oh, great. He's a necromancer.
You know, these types of guys.
That summoned
Oh,
two
these
paladins.
dudes.
Are you kidding me?
Some of the
These
wolf
are-
deck.
Yeah, two of those guys.
These are statue
Wolf pack.
necromancer stuff.
It's the Jackal Clan. Remember, they're Egypt themed.
Mm-hmm.
So they appear 60 feet away from him, which would be 40 feet from you guys. Kind of just as if to form, like, to stop you from just, like, walking up to him. And then it is Aflissa's turn.
Do I do the funny? I'm gonna cast banishment. Actually, I don't have banishment, do I? No, I didn't prepare it today. Damn it. Psychic Lance then.
Say again?
I'm gonna cast Psychic Lance on him because I forgot to prepare banishment like a fool.
What's the range of Psychic Lance?
120 feet.
Ah, good. He's in range. All right.
Intelligence saving throw.
Pretty sure this guy's got a great intelligence.
He takes 66. Yeah. Half of 25 psychic damage, so 12. And then bonus action, I'm going to have my skeleton stooges gang up and grab the other guy's stooges. I'm gonna do 2 on each guy.
Okay. You only have 4 skeletons?
My horde got destroyed last time we were in town, and I haven't fully replenished it yet.
Yeah, I was questioning that is the correct number, yes?
I will double check, but that was the last number I had.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's just more, I didn't make a note of it, so I was just wondering.
Alright, 10 and 3 on the first guy, then 6 and 15 on the second. So the first guy's fine.
You managed to, with the last one, you managed to grab the guy on the right.
Perfect. That'll be it for me.
Okay. Duodecius.
All right. That dude on the right.
The one that got grappled.
Yeah, how far away is he from me?
40 feet.
Okay, that's a little. Hold on.
100 feet to the dude on the throne.
Gotta double check something here. Okay, no, that's only 30 feet. You know what? What we'll do is. Oh. Oh, cool. This doesn't actually cost a resource. Oh, that's fucking awesome. 1 second. I gotta double check what the spell does. Under. So I speak the command word of my drift globe for daylight, creating a 60-foot radius sphere of bright light and then dim light for another 60 feet.
Okay.
I figured I'll try this. These weird shadowy dudes, maybe they don't like, actual daylight.
Okay. It does not seem like just the light does not seem to have like an effect. They don't start smoking or anything like that.
That's fair. Either way, it provides daylight. It'll help protect us against magical darkness.
If this were dawn, it might do something to them, but this I don't think will.
Who knows? Action. Amulet of True Sight. And I give myself True Sight.
Ah. Does he have a range, that True Sight?
True Sight. Or True Seeing, technically speaking. For the duration, the creature has True Sight, notices secret doors hidden by magic, and can see into the ethereal plane out to a range of 120 feet.
Okay. So you see when you hold up the lens and look through it and get your True Sight that in front of and kind of forming a line 10 abreast, you see just in front of the guy on the chair 10 armed and armored skeletons. They appear to be wielding halberds and are clad in chainmail.
I alert the party to this horde. Indeed. Yes, I will alert the party to the horde. How far away is the horde?
90 feet. They're just in front of they're like a defensive line right in front of the boss.
All right. That's all I see?
That is the only change that you see.
All right.
Like, everything else is as described previously. Anything else?
No. I'm just gonna, make sure that squash is between me and the opposition.
Okay.
This kind of seems like a lot.
Well, the jackal-headed armored figures are going to begin hacking at the skeletons that are near them. So this is the not grappled guy first. Do either of those miss the skeletons?
Their AC is like 12. No. Oh, 13.
Alright, so he does 12 points of slashing damage to the first one.
Alright.
Is it alive?
Yes.
Okay. The second one is going to start hitting the one that grappled it. Dealing 6 points of slashing damage. It's the one that's
Alright.
grappling it. That is it for those guys. The skeletal... Well, only duodeccies can see them, as they level their halberds, and everyone hears thump, thump, thump as they just begin marching towards you guys. Getting 30 feet closer. Twitch it.
Okay. Scary jackal things.
Yeah, 40 feet away from you.
I shoot.
Okay. Are you going for the one on the left that's not grappled, or the one on the right that is grappled?
Grappled.
Miss.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Squash.
Okay, where's the grappled one?
40 feet ahead, it's on the right.
Okay. I will run my 40. Damn.
Yeah, he can only summon them within 60 feet of him, so 40 feet from you guys.
Okay, then since that does not put me close enough, I will run 30 feet towards him and dodge, and then attack with the dancing longsword.
Okay.
Am I one of the people who was blessed, Mister?
Yes.
All right. Actually, instead of dodging, let me see if there's something I want to cast with my action.
Oh yeah, I'm blessed.
Oh,
Please.
yes, there is. I'm giving myself protection from evil and good instead of dodging.
Ah.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack. And now I gotta scroll back up. Oh, that should have had a D4, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, it hits.
Four and 9 magical slashing.
Okay, yeah, looks like it hurts him.
Yep, and that's it.
Under. I forgot I was blessed. Is 20 hit?
A 20 would have hit, yes.
Darn.
Is that it, Squash?
That is it. I should be 10 feet from him.
Yes. Beta.
They haven't hit anyone yet, so she's still concentrating on her bless. So I guess the only thing I'm gonna do is blast the big guy. Yeah, and move. I'm gonna blast and move.
Okay. Well, if you're blasting, roll to hit. No hits.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move. How far can I move? 30 feet out of the way, out of direct, away from the group. Just move back towards the wall.
Yeah, you can go off to, like, as you're facing the big boss, like off to the right, deeper into the room, but away from the party, away from enemies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
And then I'm done.
All right. This guy is going to begin casting a spell.
He's a big lame dummy.
As he casts Conjuring, two gigantic snakes behind his armored figures. That is all he does. Let's see. Oh, I should roll. Do I have to roll for these guys? Yeah.
If this is the spell I think it is, it's kind of up to you.
It's conjure animals.
Okay. Hey, that's concentration.
Yes, it is.
So if we hit him, depending on what his save is, we may be able to get rid of those.
And if you took shield.
All right. So that's what he does on his turn. Still seated there. Halberd is kind of resting across his lap. Aflista.
He hadn't even taken us seriously yet, Gilbert.
He might also be a mook conjurer.
You know, fuck it, I'll cast Fireball.
Would have a two-handed weapon laying across his lap.
Where are you casting it?
Can I put him on the far end without hitting friendlies on our end?
Yes. He's 100 feet away from you.
Ah, perfect. I like to do that.
Okay.
What is this?
He's casting Fireball at him.
Very cool.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Indeed.
That does pass. I don't actually cast a spell, so 86, yeah. Half of 24 damage, so 12 fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very good at doing 12 damage, apparently. Then the skeletons are going to start ripping into the jackal. Jackalhead?
Yeah, jackal-headed. Okay. Well, have them make the rolled hits.
The two on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, he does look like the fire damage hurt him, by the way, just so you know.
Two on the left, and then oh, I forgot keep high one, but that's 17 on the lowest.
The 17 misses, the
No.
21 hits.
21. All right. 6 plus 5 or 7. Never remember. I will have these memorized eventually. 5. 7 non-magical slashing damage.
Yeah, which looks like it hurts him.
And then 19 and 23.
23 hits.
All right. That is the guy who has him grappled. So it is, what's improvised? Just a flat
D4.
D4.
D4 plus strength mod.
4 damage.
All right, you bonk him in the nose for 1 damage.
Wonderful. That's it.
All right. Let's see. Duodecius.
Okay. How big is this room?
150 by 150. He's in the middle of the western wall. You guys are basically having entered just a bit out of the southeast corner of it. From the south.
All right. And his line of skeletons, is it the whole length of the room?
No, there's only 10 of them. So it's,
Okay.
50 feet wide.
All right. Bonus action, expeditious retreat. So I'll be running that.
Yeah, this is the room you're in. You've entered from those double doors to the south.
All right. And then What I'll do then. Basically, what I'm gonna do with the expeditious retreat is I am trying to move away so I can get the length of that line of skeletons next turn. That makes sense.
Yeah. How much movement speed you got?
I got 60 to work with, plus I have another 60 to work with next turn. The plan is to, as they're marching towards us, arc around and hit them from the side.
Yeah. So as they're marching towards you, you realize that they are going to hit that southern wall. So you're probably going to want to follow Beta and go north into the room more.
We'll do that then.
Yeah, and they're only 60 feet away from you if you were to charge right at them. So, arcing to the north 60 feet, you're, assuming you're trying to stay out of melee with them, you're pretty close to them. You're like 20 feet away from the, left flank most one.
That'll work.
Anything else?
No, just that.
Okay. Do. So the Jacklet guys are going to keep fighting the skeletons that they're in melee with. First guy, not grapple. Is that it, the skeletons?
Both it.
Alright, for a total of 20 points of slashing damage.
That kills him.
Okay. As a reaction, he can cleave and make another attack against the other one.
That hits.
Dealing 6 slashing to the other one. Jackal number 2 is going to attack the two, one of which is holding. Actually, he's going to focus on the grappling one.
One hit.
Dealing an additional 9 slashing damage.
That does not kill him yet.
Okay. Snakes. The snakes are going to go around these two guys. And yeah, they're going to just sweep past the skeletons, provoking attacks for opportunity from all 4 of them. To each snake.
Alright. Find where keep these. Ba, ba, ba.
Okay,
19
those.
and 21 from the left.
Yeah, that
and
hits.
14, 17 from the right.
All hits.
10. 6 plus 6. So that is 13 on the left and 12 on the right.
Okay.
It's a d4, not a 1. That would be 11 plus 3, so that'd be, wow, I can use numbers, 14.
Alright, yeah, they wound the snakes as they brush past and rush at Squash. Squash, the first one, reaches you and attempts to constrict. Does a 14 hit you?
At long last, your revenge.
At long
All my-
last.
All my snake summoning antics.
Yes. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Alright. And the other one tries to constrict you.
Also no.
Yeah. So there's some big snakes right in melee with you, but they are not that effective. Alright.
Well, you gotta shoot him with a magic missile or something.
Let's see. So the skeleton halberd line. Let's see. So yeah, they're going to march forward, kind of coming up behind the jackals. 9 of them at least will be moving forward. That one on the left, Duodeci, it's 20 feet away from you, is in fact going to move up to engage you.
Okay.
So we'll do you first. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. Let's see. And we got the other 9. Yeah. So first 3 going against the leftmost skeleton against the ungrappled one. $14 hits. Sleuth.
Oh, 14 on the skeletons, yes.
Yeah, it's a skeleton. Okay. So that one on the left, that was the one left, it takes 23 total slashing from the skeletons.
And it's destroyed.
Okay. On the right, let's see, got 6 more, so we'll do 3 on the one grappling. Okay.
Wow. Whatever it is.
I'll
it's
save you the
dead.
trouble. I can almost guarantee it's dead.
So it,
Yes, dead.
I just want to see the damage. So it takes a total of 41 points of slashing damage.
That's enough to kill both of them.
Yeah, well, they're dumb skeletons. And then the last 3 target the last skeleton.
One misses.
For 16 points of slashing damage.
It's not quite dead.
Hey. Alright, the skeletons are mixing it up at that front line. The skeletons kind of collapsed in on your skeleton. There's a big old gaggle fuck over there.
Quit gaggle fucking. Spread out.
Exactly. Twitch it.
No, don't spread out. Them being in a line is good for me.
Well, I mean, they're not a line anymore. They kind of blobbed.
Yeah. They've broken their battle formation.
Okay. Snakes.
Yes. 2 giant snakes have engaged Squash.
Summoned from the elemental plane of snakes.
Okay. I want to shoot the snakes.
Okay, do you want the left one or the right one?
I don't know. Let's let the Twix decide. It is a left Twix.
Hit.
$18. Still piercing.
All right. That bloodies the snake.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Squash.
I'm in melee with both of these snakes, aren't I?
Yes.
Okay, let me see here. We might be able to save some time on this.
Don't forget, one of them just took an arrow to the knee.
What knee? They don't have knees.
Well, that one certainly did.
You gave it a knee?
Well, it's no longer a slippery straight snake.
How far away is the guy in the chair?
You moved up 30. He is 70 feet from you.
Mm.
He has not moved.
All right, rather than waste a bunch of time mixing it up with these, is there only one snake left?
No, there are 2 snakes. One's bloodied, one is only injured.
Okay. Since they're snakes, am I able to move through their space without having to overrun them, or are they too big for that? I think these are huge creatures.
They are huge creatures. I'm gonna just say, based on how this whole thing would have been going, that yeah, you'd be able to move through them without really any issue, other than the attack of
So-
opportunity they would get eventually.
If you look at their stat blocks under, they have a feature that says they can fit through spaces the size of some smaller size. I forget what it is, but that'll tell you how thick they are.
Yeah, these don't have that.
Really?
Giant constrictor snakes do not have that.
I've spent enough time looking at that stat block, I almost don't believe you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, wow, they don't have that. Okay. But yeah, so I can move through their spaces without
Yeah, they're sufficiently large and you're sufficiently small that you can pull the whole running between the legs of the giant thing.
Sure. Okay, then in that case, I think I am going to dash and go. If I'm going to get opportunity attacks from the snakes, will I have to pass through anything else?
Well, there is this line of the two jackal-headed guys in plate mail and a bunch of skeletons wielding halberds.
Okay, and how far away are they?
10 feet. Like they're right on the other side of the snakes.
All of that is right on the other side of the snakes.
Yeah, that's why the snakes moved forward, was to make room for the skeleton line to crash into the Uphlista skeletons.
Okay, in that case, new plan. I am.
By the way,
going
the skeletons
to-
are visible now that they have attacked.
Good. I'm just going to bonus action Misty Step to the other side of all of that and start charging at the guy in the chair.
Okay. Yeah, that you can absolutely do. Yes, you can Misty Step the 30 feet closer, putting you 50 feet away from him. And you charge 30 feet to put 20 feet away from him.
20 feet, and that, unfortunately, I would need my bonus action to use the Dancing Longsword. And I'm already concentrating on something. And that would take my action. Actually, let's see. If I'm 50 feet from him, and I would move my 30, that puts me 40 away. So I could try to hit him with some kind of thing. Let me see what I've got. That uses my bonus action. God damn it. How big is he?
He is a large creature.
Okay. Is he a humanoid?
He has two. He's a hominid shape. You wouldn't know if he's humanoid or not. Really, just looking at him. I mean, the wings kind of give it away, though, right?
Well, what? That he's a demon or a fiend?
Well, that he isn't a humanoid.
Okay.
He is.
Like he isn't the creature type humanoid.
Okay. That would be fairly obvious. And I know what I'll do. Of course. We're gonna channel Divinity Conquering Presence, which I think will hit everyone on the battlefield.
Conquering Presence. What does
It's
that
60
do?
feet. That is where is it? It's buried somewhere in this huge list of features.
You sure it's 30? This says 30.
Is it really 30? Why the hell can I not find it? Oh, here. Oh, and it's cut off too. God damn it. Yeah, it is 30. Okay, well, after moving my 30... Okay, well, that's probably not going to work on him anyway, so I would do this immediately after teleporting so that I'm hitting all of the other stuff that's not him.
Okay. Yeah, so you're hitting that back line.
Yeah, bonus action Misty Step my 30 feet, and then I use that, and then I'll move.
Okay. So you do that. They have to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
There are 9 of these warriors in range. What's the DC?
The DC... I think it's just my spell save DC, effectively.
Yeah.
Is 16.
Okay, so all but 3 of the skeletons are frightened.
Yep.
The jackal-headed figures appear unaffected.
And the snakes?
Oh, I read the snakes. Thank you. Also afraid of you.
Okay. They get to repeat this at the end of their turn.
Okay.
Okay. That's that. And then I run my 30 feet towards this guy in the chair, and that's my turn. If somebody with the range could shoot him, I think that would be conducive to getting rid of the snakes. Which is what I'm about to try to do, but I had to get over there first.
I got a plan to get rid of his horde.
Okay. This guy clearly wants us to waste a bunch of time and resources fighting all of his bullshit, and I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna fight him instead.
Yep.
All right. So that was Squash Beta.
Beta's going to blast him again.
Okay. Roll to hit. The 26 hits him.
Wow, look at that. That's the second 20 I've rolled tonight.
Why are you at disadvantage? Oh, you have stuff in melee?
No, I have
Oh,
3 levels of
Oh, he's
exhaustion.
still
fucking levels of
exhausted.
exhaustion. Oh my god.
He got down to, I think, 2.
You blessed yourself, didn't you?
Oh, I blessed y'all.
No, you should always bless yourself. It'll help you keep the bless up. Oh well. Yeah, you always bless 2 other people and then yourself. That way you get the bless for the concentration save.
Eight points of force damage.
Okay. Snakes are still there. All right. Anything else, Beta?
No.
Ah, it's only a +7. That means he can fail.
Okay.
No, I'm done.
Well, this guy, seeing you moving towards him, Squash, is going to sigh, using his halberd to kind of prop himself up onto his feet, rising to all 9 foot of his height. He will then cast a spell as 3 illusory duplicates of himself appear around him.
God damn it, stop summoning things.
And then he will step into melee with you.
Oh my god.
All 4 of him.
All 4 of them.
This is going really, really bad.
But that is all he can do on his turn.
Somebody jump the
A
gun.
Flista.
Mister, things are going well.
So far.
Let's see. Fuck it. I cast magic missile
On.
on the big boss dude.
Okay.
I'll cast that 2nd level.
All right. He waves his hand and casts shield, blocking the spell.
Isn't that
I-
concentration?
Shield is not
No.
concentration. It is just a reaction.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's one
Understandable.
round, that's it.
Yeah.
I am wasting his spell slots then. That's it for me.
Yes. The limited number of first level spell slots he has.
Okay. That's it for you? Your remaining skeleton isn't attacking?
Oh right, I forgot he didn't die. He's gonna stab something.
Okay. Does he want one of the halberd-wielding skeletons or the jackal-headed figure?
Let's go with the jackal.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Those 20 hit.
A 20 hits.
That's a 9.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Duodecius. There is a halberd-wielding skeleton in melee with you. The other 9...
Range to the group.
Range to the group. You went 60 up. Be about there. That is about 50 feet to the gaggle.
All right. So here's what I'll be doing. I will be using the bonus action to dash towards that other group, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Well, the skeleton's going to take it.
He's
Is
a
this one of the
lame.
afraid skeletons?
He can't roll any worse.
Alright.
No, this is not one of the afraid skeletons. This is not one of the 9.
Ah, okay.
This is the one that broke off to handle the wizard.
One of the 9 Nazgul.
I know.
The 9 divine.
All right. So you break off.
Indeed. Actually, how tightly packed are these schmucks?
There is
All
no.
the schmucks.
Yeah, they're it's all schmucks all day long in that area. There's no space. It's a blob, maybe 20 feet wide, 40 feet across of skeletons with a couple of jackal-headed figures standing above them.
And let's see. As I recall, those jackal-headed sons of bitches aren't all that affected by fireball, yeah?
Okay.
Alright. So what we'll be doing is, how many schmucks can I get in a 5-foot wide line, 30 feet long? Preferably skeletal.
Well, you can get 6 of the 9 skeletons, or 3 skeletons and both jackal guys. Or one jackal, 4 skeletons, and the snakes. Depending how you angle it.
Option 3.
Okay, 4 skeletons, a jackal, and the 2 snakes.
Yes. We will stick this at...
You cut off, say again.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. I was having to consider the scaling here. We'll upcast this shit at 4th level. We will use Agonizar's Scorcher, swapping out fire for bludgeoning damage. Deck saves all around.
Okay.
That 19 passes. I believe that's a skeleton.
Those were the 4 skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Jackals.
Come on, you dumb sons of bitches, fail.
Snakes.
That one snake passes, but
Okay.
yeah, the snake and one skeleton pass.
Mm-hmm. Roll damage.
Uh, 27 points of bludgeoning. I do believe those skeletons are shrapnel.
Those skeletons are in fact shrapnel. That does seem to be especially effective against them. Let's see. The jackal is near death. The snake that passed. The snake that passed is still just injured. The one that failed is near death. And yeah.
All right. Any remaining movement speed, I begin moving towards the dumb dickhead.
Okay.
One in charge.
How much movement speed do you have left?
Well, I had a total of 60 feet to work with from just the bonus action dash.
Okay, well, you can get like 10 more feet, which would put you 20 feet away from him and Squash.
We'll go with that.
Okay. Anything else? All right.
Yes, actually. Pete, I do have a way to get... I have access to Dispel Magic, so I can strip him of defenses going forward.
I don't know what those copies he summoned are. They're apparently not concentration.
Mirror image.
That's not concentration?
Nope.
No.
Oh, all right.
No.
It's just a 1 minute duration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It goes away as it's hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's too bad I
so
only have 4
the
attacks
jackal-headed guys. There's still that one skeleton from Aflista left. Oh, actually, nope. No, there isn't. That would have been blown to bits by that Agonizars. Sorry.
Was it a 5th skeleton?
There was a 5th skeleton because it wasn't mine. I forgot about it.
It's the one at the very end of the line. I couldn't see it behind.
Yeah. So the near-death jackal is... Yeah, he's going to use his 30 feet of movement to run up right behind you. Do it, Esius.
Okay.
He would have to take the dash action to get there, though.
That's right, he would.
The other one, 40 feet away, is going to charge into melee with Twidget instead. Again, having to take the dash action. Skeletons. There are 5 skeletons. They are all going to turn as one towards you, Duodecius, and charge. Well, sorry, no. 2 of them won't be turning towards you because they're currently afraid and they can't go closer
Yeah.
to Pete. However, the 3 that you blasted that you didn't blast that were over there need their saves, so they are going to charge towards you, taking the dash action to also run into melee. And then the one you left behind is going to run up into melee with you, Duodecius. You are now surrounded. There are 4 skeletons and a jackal-headed near-death figure in melee with you.
Correction, I'm in a target-rich environment.
I guess the other 2 will then take their dash action and also charge into melee with Twidget. Wisdom save at the end of their turn for the Conquering Presence, right?
Correct. They need a 16.
Yeah, they're still
And
afraid.
they don't get one.
Yeah, most of the ones that failed ended up getting, in that 3rd group, blasted.
Oh well.
Yeah.
It was something worth doing.
It was absolutely worth doing. Okay. Oh, I forgot the snakes. 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 Also frightened of squash. Which I guess means they are also dash action charging into melee with Twidget. Twidget, you are now surrounded by 2 giant snakes, 2 skeletons, and a jackal-headed figure in plate armor. And it's now your turn.
The snakes repeat their save as well.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Ooh,
Not
they
quite
get
right.
plus.
Okay, one snake is no longer afraid.
Oh yeah, I only got one in the first place, but
My notes said you got both.
yeah, well, and they both passed.
No.
His notes say one of them got fucked.
The 5
One
failed.
died. Yeah.
Anyway, Twidget, it is your turn.
So there's a jackal over here now.
There is a jackal, 2 skeletons, and 2 giant snakes. All in melee with you. You are surrounded.
Okay. I will
But they need the child. It'll be okay. Like
I will calmly put my crossbow down and pull out my short board and start going for ankles, starting with the jackal.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh god, it's the lizard folk all over again.
I didn't have a fucking magic short sword against them fucks. No, that's a plus 10, so 19. Oh, and fucking bless. So 23.
Okay.
Still love it.
23 will hit.
All right.
Who will win, 6 lizard folk or 1 child?
Six
was the
lizard
lizard
folk
folk.
by 1.
But yeah, they had a concerningly high
All
casualty
right,
rate.
29 magical piercing to the jackal.
He is bloodied. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Squash.
Okay. Time to start smacking this guy.
Yes.
Regular swords first.
Okay, hold on. Well, that misses the duplicate and hits him, which hits his armor. The second attack does in fact hit a duplicate and pops it. So there are now only 2 duplicates.
Alright. And now the dancing longsword.
Okay. Pops a duplicate.
Alright.
1 duplicate left.
Okay. That is my action and bonus action, so that is it. And I would have to have run into melee for that, unless he ran into melee with me.
He ran into melee with you.
Okay. Well, that's it for me.
Okay. Beta.
Beta is going to. Well, shit. Same moves. Still blasting.
All right, roll to hit.
I mean, they ain't hit none of us yet.
hold on. I should check something. So that misses and hits him, but misses him anyway because of his armor.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he still has one duplicate at the end of that. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Well, on this guy's turn, he starts his turn in front of you, Squash. He's going to use his first of 2 attacks to point at you and fire a magical ray.
Is he a celestial, fae fiend, or undead?
This is an AoE.
Oh, it's a save. Never mind.
Yep, I need a con save from you and Duodecius. A 60-foot long, 5-foot wide line.
He's not in my aura, is he?
He is not. He is 20 feet away, so unless you have a 30-foot aura.
No.
All right, con saves from the 2 of you.
Oh, what spell is this?
This is not a spell.
But this is an ability.
This is one of his 2 attack abilities.
Oh god, my
He has
kidneys!
2 attack abilities that isn't an attack.
Well, it's an AoE. It is an attack, but it's an AoE, so he doesn't have to do anything. Well, Squash, you passed. Duodecius did not. Oops.
Wait, wouldn't this hit one of his buddies that have surrounded me?
It's a. That is a good point. He wouldn't really care about them. Hang on, let me roll.
Oh, I know. But, friendly fire.
Yeah. No, it absolutely does hit a couple of them. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, I'll give you a signal. The last signal you'll ever get.
Yeah. So one of them passed. All right. So.
Wait, am I Goku in this?
So Duodecius and one of the skeletons gets blown up.
I think the snakes are Goku and you're red.
But I still have hit points after this 22.
You take 22 points of necrotic damage. Also, Duodecius, until the end of this guy's next turn, you make all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws at disadvantage. Squash, you take half that damage, no effect to your rolls.
All right.
The 2 skeletons are just wiped out by it, even at half.
Welcome to the club.
Let me see. It's a.
Actually, wait, no, the one that halved actually would survive. All right. One of the skeletons gets blown up by the one that failed.
I take no damage.
Nice. Then he uses his
Oh, right.
other action to swing his halberd at you. Squash.
Disadvantage.
I no
If he
longer
is
have
a celestial,
expedition
fae
tree.
fiend, or undead.
He, in fact, is a fiend.
No.
Does a 13 hit you? No?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Afflista,
Yes.
your turn.
How many people are in? We have multiple people in melee with the boss guy, don't we?
Just Squash.
Squash, how fireball proof are you?
He's large enough. I don't think if you're just trying to hit him, I think you can hit him without hitting me.
Can I? With
He's
fireball?
9 foot tall. How tall is Squash?
Squash is a medium creature.
Yeah, so you're like at most like 6 foot. So yes, if you air burst it high enough, you'll burn his head and not anything else.
Ah, perfect.
There's nothing else around us anyway, so if you're just targeting him, there's no reason not to do that.
All right, airburst fireball then. That does succeed. Da, da, da. Yep. $14 damage. It's a remarkable improvement from my normal 12.
Okay.
And I no longer have skeletons to boss around.
Indeed. Anything else?
That will be my turn.
All right. Do Odysseus.
All right, so
So there are 3 skeletons around you.
does the presence of my daylight do anything in this area?
No.
Okay, figured I'd check.
Just makes it brighter. Sorry, there are 2 skeletons and a jackal in melee with you.
It's not sunlight, Gilbert.
I know.
Oh, no, I forgot about that one. That guy's right. 3 skeletons and a jackal guy in melee with you. So what do you do?
Is Manifest Mind actually, how are these guys arrayed around me?
So as you're looking at the big boss, right in front of you is a pile of bones from where a skeleton used to be. To your left is the one that got hit but is still there. Then, so that guy's like forward and to your left. Then straight on your left is the jackal guy, and then behind you to your right is the other skeleton.
All right, so we'll manifest a mind 10 feet up and in between myself and the big mean douchebag.
Okay.
All right. And then, so that's my bonus action. And I will cast Autoluke's Resilient Hamster Ball.
On yourself?
On myself, yes.
Okay.
Safely untouchable, and with a little turret I can shoot out of now.
It's really bad idea of you to use the words safe and untouchable in the same room as a DM.
Says the DM to another DM. Look, I live in a universe where Underdark and I wage a war Monday to Saturday. It's just how it goes. But let's see. I'm in my little hamster ball. I'm gonna do my little rolly, roll around in the hamster ball. Gonna go north.
Okay. You start wheeling your ball north.
All right. That is all.
Okay. Let's see. Jackal. Well, stymied by the hamster ball, the jackal is going to turn and run into melee with Squash from behind. And attack.
Oh, it's coming from me?
Yeah. Well, the wizard made himself unavailable.
Okay. Is the jackal a Faithian or undead?
Oh, good point. He is. So we'll say that's the 17 is the first disadvantage.
Alright.
And
In
then
that case, the 25 hits.
disadvantage, so 17. 17 and 14.
Oh, right.
Does a 17 hit you? Does a 17 hit you?
The 17 does not hit.
Okay. So he misses all of his attacks on you. The other one is in melee with Twidget and is going to attack the small child. Does a 14 hit Twidget?
No, they fucking don't.
All right. Snakes. Well, that unfrightened first snake is going to try and constrict you, Twidget. And misses. The frightened one also misses. Still afraid.
My mom is so confused. I was on the phone with her when I said that.
Let's see. The skeletons. Well, there's 2 in melee with Twidget who are frightened.
But didn't both of the snakes pass their save?
No, only one did.
Yeah, one's still frightened.
I accidentally rolled a d29. That's why they were like 28.
All right. Well, the snake gets to repeat its save.
It did. That's the 20. That's the 11.
Ah, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that snake is still afraid.
Be that afraid.
All right. Those two skeletons miss Twidget and are still afraid. Yeah, it's funny. The skeletons aren't immune to frighten.
Hmm.
Then we got the 3 skeletons that were in melee with Duodecius. I guess they're just going to move up and start attacking you, Squash.
They're undead, aren't they?
They are.
Disadvantage.
Indeed. And they all miss.
And they all miss.
That is it for the massive DM fuck. Twidget.
And I stand unscathed.
For now.
Well, Jackal's still up.
Yes.
More ankles.
Rolled hit.
I continue biting. Nope.
Hit.
More magical piercing.
It is dead.
The child is cackling manically. That's it for me.
All right. Squash.
Okay. One illusory thing left.
Around the guy, yeah.
Let me remember bless this time. Damn, another nat 1.
Yeah. So, nat 1, that's just a miss. Let's see, what do I need to roll? An 11. Oh, that misses the duplicate and actually hits him.
Ooh. Okay.
And yeah, even if he shields, you'll hit him through that.
All right. That is only 10 magical slashing.
Okay. Snakes are still there.
Okay. And now bonus action. For the dancing longsword.
Pops the last duplicate.
All right. That's it.
All right. Beta.
Beta continues to blast the guy.
Rolled hit. He will shield, and those both miss.
Bastard. I finally hit him, and he shields.
Yes. Squash, just to confirm, you don't have Mage Slayer, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, he casts shield and blocks both of those.
Okay. I suppose I am going to. All right, I think I'm done. I don't think I have anything that I can actually use right now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on spending my spell slots. And my yeah. I am done.
Okay, his turn then. Well, he is going to cast a spell, which will only affect Squash, but it's an AoE. And I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
By the way, the snakes are gone. He dropped concentration.
Is it confusion?
It is confusion, and he passed.
All right.
And then he tries to hit you with his halberd.
Yep.
24
That
hit.
hits.
All right, he hits you for 20 points of magical slashing damage.
All right.
That is it for him. Afflista.
That is just barely not enough damage to force me to make a concentration save.
How is everyone looking on our side?
Bloodied, but in a ball of safety.
I'm mostly fine.
All right. He has a bajillion shields, so that's not going to do anything. How about this? Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. 5 foot. Wait, that is 30 foot range. I was looking at the wrong spell. All right. Can I get within 90 feet of him?
Yes.
All right. Then I'll do that and cast Melf's Acid Arrow.
Okay. Is it a save or an attack roll?
That is a spell attack.
All right, roll to hit then. You're only 80 feet from him, so you don't need to move.
I thought it was like 100. All right.
He'd gotten closer to fight Squash.
Missed that part.
That will hit him.
Wonderful.
Through? Well, he doesn't even have shield up, but yeah, they would hit him through a shield.
44. 10 acid damage.
Okay, acid does not seem to be particularly effective against him.
I don't have a lot of choices. That's my turn.
Okay. Duodecius, you're in the hamster ball.
Indeed. But I have manifested my mind.
You hid.
So, with my hamster ball's current position, how are those guys clumped up around my good buddy Squash?
Well, in front of them is the halberd-wielding guy, and directly on the other side of him is the jackal. And there's just 2 skeletons to the left and 1 to the right.
How fucked up are the skeletons?
One of the skeletons is injured, the other 2 are not. The jackal is near death.
I think what we'll do is... Okay, so a total how many mooks?
There are 3 skeletons, a jackal-headed figure, and the boss.
All right. We will be doing a... Does the boss look injured?
Yes, he is injured.
Squash is over there charging rent for the space.
He's injured, but I would not use Toll the Dead on him if that's what you're thinking.
What god, no.
Well, I say that because I think that's one of the few things you can use from in there.
Well, I've got a...
He manifested a
mind,
turret before he did
that's
that.
right, yeah.
so I can do all of my shit while inside.
Well,
of
he
it.
can do it his proficiency bonus times, before he has to stop.
Yeah.
There's a limit to the number of times you can fire through the turret.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, you know what? Let's avoid having our Squash getting his, nuts kicked repeatedly. So I'll be spending that very sexy 9th level spell slot on a magic missile, targeting everybody over there who's not the boss and not Squash.
Okay.
Actually, you know,
They strike simultaneously, so you have to declare how many are hitting what targets ahead of time.
Yep, I know. All right, one second though. So I got 11 to work with. We'll put 2 on the Jackal.
Why don't you go ahead and roll it? That way we can keep track in Discord using chat as a kind of a record.
Just sequentially go through.
Yeah, like the 2 hit the Jackal. So, okay, just mark that off.
All right.
Obviously, you can't target the Jackal again with any of your remaining ones. But this way we can keep track since you have 11 to go through. We know how many you have left.
All right, so that's 2 on the Jackal for 6 force.
Okay, he remains standing, near death.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And then we'll do 3 missiles apiece on the skeletons.
Okay. Yeah, nothing special there, so you can just bulk roll the 3 hits then. Okay. The one that was injured is now bloodied. The other 2 are just injured.
Okay. Beefy skeletons.
Yes, these are upgraded skeletons. He had them in chainmail and halberds, right?
It just means they're better equipped. Doesn't necessarily mean they're beefier.
They're not just skeletons, they're skeleton warriors.
That is, in fact, what the stat block is called.
All right. Well, they've been pelted a little bit. It's my... I'm going to roll up to this group with my... No. Yeah, I'm going to roll up to this group with my hamster ball.
Okay, he's roll up behind him.
I mock them with my safety.
Uh-huh.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Jackal. The Jackal is going to pick up your sphere. He is then going to walk over towards your non-corporeal turret and hold your sphere over the turret. Because it's only 10 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm. One moment, though. All right, let's see here. So nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out.
Okay.
Would we consider this effect to be some kind of spell effect?
It is a magical effect for sure.
There's energy as well.
Yeah, so, that's a good point. So he basically holds it up. So you know how, if you hold something real close to a camera, you can't see anything past it?
Uh-huh.
That's what he's doing to your sphere, so you can't shoot at that group that's attacking the boss.
He's using you to block your own shots.
Yes.
That is so dirty.
Well, the funny thing is it doesn't matter with Magic Missile. They'll just go around.
It doesn't matter for 2 reasons, but I'll leave you to find the second one. Anyway, the other jackal-headed guy is dead because Twitchit killed him. Snakes are gone. Skelly boys. There are 2 skeletons at Twitchit who are going to do the needful. I don't think a 14 hits Twitchit.
It's the thought that counts.
And they are still frightened. 3 skeletons around Squash take their shot. Does a 13 hit Squash?
Oh.
Okay. That protection from evil and good, put it in the work there.
Oh yeah, I'm really glad I remembered to use that.
Because these guys are all fiends and undead.
Yep. It's a fiend who summons more fiends and a bunch of undead.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like he's evil or something.
Yeah, almost.
All right, Twidget.
Yeah.
The best part is that if I'm not mistaken, the beasts from Conjure Animals are actually Fey, which means it would work on them too.
I still got 2 skeletons by me, hey?
There are 2 skeletons in melee with you, yes.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action, since we finally got a long rest, and give my sword a chromatic infusion with the infusion of lightning. Now I have a sparkly sword. And then I attack one of the skeletons. Either of them look worse off than the other?
They are both uninjured.
Okay. Target rich environment. Let the bowl of Twix decide. And the right Twix.
This is how I imagine your sword looks when it starts getting the lightning infusion.
In a normal man's hands, it looks like a dagger.
I do believe that is a power sword in the grip of a Deathwatch Space Marine.
I have no idea. I just Googled it.
All right. Anyway,
Damn proud of it,
right
too.
skeleton.
Hold on, we have something for this.
Does a 26 hit?
A 26 hits the skeleton.
All right. Do I have any allies in melee or just me?
No, just you.
Okay. 9 magical piercing. Oh wait, I forgot the extra.
Was the sparkly bits just for looks?
Yeah, the extra 1 lightning damage.
Okay. I mean, it hurts him. It just, yeah, he's injured now. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Squash.
Okay, now let's see if I can't get some good hits on this guy.
You may try. He will reaction cast shield and block the 21.
And the 16 doesn't hit him.
16 doesn't even get close to hitting him.
And that doesn't hit him either. God damn it.
Correct.
Alright. I may need to roll above a 10 to hit him.
That would help, yes.
Yep. That's it for me.
All right, Beta.
How's everybody doing? Everyone dead? Anyone dead? How's the child? Is the child alive? Okay. So, oh Lord.
I don't think the child's been hit.
No, the child is fine.
He is having fun killing shit. I guess I'll go back to blasting because the mage is in his death ball, and
If you clean me up, I can help
Yeah.
get into more melee. I got the 2 skeletons on me. And I'm open to friendly fire.
Yeah, that's why I'm not shooting that way. I'm shooting at the ball.
But no, shoot me. I don't fucking care.
So who are you shooting, Beta?
The big guy with the mace, the glaive thingy.
Okay, the boss.
Yeah.
Miss.
Damn you.
Well, the 20 hit. It just hit the shield.
Oh yeah. I am going to. Hold on, let me check how many sorcery points I have left. Let me start. Oh, I only got 1. Never mind. I am done.
Alrighty. Let's see. Big boss. Big boss. Well, he doesn't concentrate anything anymore, so I guess he'll just cast a spell.
Oh wait, this one's better for Twidget.
Conjuring in the area around him a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow-green fog. This area is heavily obscured.
Like fog cloud or like each pass
A
badge
yellow
pass?
green fog.
Oh, cloud kill.
I mean, you can make an Arcana check if you want to know for sure.
Yeah. I am a powerful wizard. I would
And
like
you
to know
have
for
bless,
sure.
So
Okay, you have disadvantage on it. Oh wait, no, that wore off. Never mind. Normal
Yeah.
roll.
Plus doesn't affect skill checks.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's cloud kill.
Hmm.
And then he's going to attack Squash, and he's at disadvantage anyway because it's heavily obscure, so who cares? Does a 13 hit Squash?
No.
All right, Afflista.
How many people would I hit if I airburst fireball on the boss? Just the boss?
If you
Mooks.
if you're trying to hit the high up area where it doesn't hit Squash because you're detonating it high in the air to hit his head, yeah, I'll just hit the boss. The rest of the mooks are also medium.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
$17 is the DC.
Okay.
Why can I never remember if this is 86 or 68?
Because I can never remember that either.
And you actually use spells like this. Fireball, 86. And I'm back to 12 damage. It was good while it lasted.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's it for me.
Okay. Do Odysseus.
All right, from inside my ball,
Mhm.
I shout, "Smelt it, dealt it," as I dispel his cloud kill.
You have no line of sight to the cloud kill.
I cannot see the big green cloud.
You're
in my
sorry.
transparent sphere.
Your turret doesn't have line of sight. You can't cast through the dispel magic through the sphere. You can see it, but your turret is blocked by the sphere being held in front of it.
I'm not entirely certain that that's how that would work.
Is this sphere transparent?
Let me
yeah.
let me actually double check something real quick with
What
Manifest
type is
Mind.
this?
This is called Manifest Mind.
From what?
Yeah, the
Wizard.
sphere is a shimmering, sphere. It
So
doesn't have
what
to be
you
transparent if
can
I'm able to
cast
see-
as if you were in the space instead of your own, using its senses.
Okay.
So you can, which
I
mean,
can't see past me to the big
Yeah, but
cloud
it couldn't
kill.
shoot fast, you could hit.
Did my fireball get a concentration save for cloud kill?
it would have. I didn't do it because I forgot. 1 second. Dispel magic.
Gilbert, do you have your bonus action?
Yeah.
Just move the mind.
From an entirely strict reading, I can't do that because I'm inside the sphere.
Why?
'Cause
Yes,
I'm
you can.
inside the sphere.
The sphere only prevents like magic and physical stuff from passing between it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to utilize the turret at all.
Manifest mind is not a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a
It's
bonus
just
action,
like
you can just
a
have
link.
it move.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's linked to your mind.
Yeah, it doesn't care about Odalukes.
That's why I laughed when he put the sphere up, because it's like, well, can't you just move the mind like 10 feet to the right and you're fine?
Also, there's another thing to consider with Dispel Magic. It's choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. I don't
Yes.
have to see it.
Ah.
That's what I was looking at. It's like, is it actually a line of sight? It is not. So yes, you can in fact do that. So first, let me make the concentration check because that might change what you're doing. If he rolls badly enough. He did not roll badly enough.
All right. Oh, what was this other thing about Odalukes that you were mentioning last round?
I said that there were two ways you could get around what I just did. One was things like Magic Missile, which are you don't care about having a line of sight to the target. The other is the fact that as a bonus action, you could just have the mind move. And it's a tall room. You just move up.
All
Please
right.
roll
Well,
that.
here's my dispel magic roll.
Yep.
I believe that's int versus what, DC 15.
Okay. No cloud kill.
Thank you.
Anything else
I
in
am
your
a
turn?
very useful wizard. You know what? Just to be a massive dick to this stupid jackal, I will bonus action move the manifest right between his eyes.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
All right. Let's see. That's your turn. Jackals. Let's see. So that jackal is standing there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He's going to take the dash action and, carrying your sphere, start running for the exit door.
Fun thing there. Let's see here. Want to double check this?
Mm-hmm.
So he would technically be carrying me.
Yes, he's at half speed. He only moved 30 feet.
All right.
Let's see, other guys. Snakes gone. Skeletons. They get with the stabbing on the Twidget. And they miss.
Yep.
One of them is no longer frightened.
Oh no, his eyes went back red.
Yeah. And then the 3 skeletons in melee with Squash are going to do their stabby bit. 17?
17 does not hit.
Okay. They all miss. Twidget, your turn.
So, this jackal running towards me.
Uh-huh. He's got this big glowing sphere above his head with a wizard in it.
How far away is he?
40 feet?
And he's heading towards the door that's basically at my back.
Yes.
Okay. I'll attack the.
He's also
Skeleton.
near death.
Oh. Hmm.
Like really near death.
I'll leave it up for beta. He can't hit duo. So then, yeah, I will continue attacking the skeleton I attacked last round.
Okay, roll to hit. Hit.
No, I don't need friends. 27 magical piercing.
It's dead.
Okie doke. That's it.
All right, Squash. In melee with the big dude. And 3 skeletons. This is at the big dude.
Is that the big dude?
2 hits.
Okay, let me read something carefully. Try and speed this along now that I'm actually hitting him. Do they actually not list this in the table of contents? You gotta be kidding me.
What are you looking for?
Oh, good. Smite is now once per turn. Okay.
No, it's on every hit.
Oh my god, why would it be once per turn? That's disgusting.
Eh.
What are you, a rogue?
Well, since he's a fiend, we should probably be smiting, like, always. At least first level.
Always, every time, constantly.
Yeah, got the
Oh, also,
AVS
when the
always
cloud
be
kill
smiting.
dissipated, you did see he is bloodied.
Okay. Well, we'll take it as we go. First attack plus 2d8. And okay, so it's plus 3d8. Okay, that is a combination of 19 magical slashing and radiant damage. Does all of that appear effective?
Yes.
Okay. And then the other one.
Sorry, I was just typing in the numbers so I could keep track of everything.
All right. And then another 31 of the same.
Okay, he goes from bloody to near death from those two
All right.
hits.
One more attack.
Take his head.
No. It'll have to be somebody else.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I'd say it's probably going to be you.
Yeah. Get the turret kill.
Well, no, I mean, it's going to be you. Because
Me?
Duodecius is probably going to do AoE stuff. Beta's going to target the one that's carrying Duodecius. I'm fighting the skeleton, so
Alright.
when it comes back around.
I'm not sure
Beta.
this entire fight ends if somebody like finishes him off. So
Beta. Mister. Beta dodges. This guy. Well, he's going to yell out at you, Squash, that, you can strike me down. But the High Priest, Nesset, will kill you all.
remains to be seen.
As he then emits a 60-foot cone of chilling cold, and I need you to make a dex save.
Ooh.
He says he'll kill us all. Citation needed.
Like the two wizards just yelling that from the back of our lives.
You take 39 points of cold damage. Skeletons around you are wiped out.
I'm bloodied by that.
He then takes us. Yeah, that was that action. He is then going to swing his halberd at you.
Oh wait, hold on. I have to make I actually have to make a save for that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, concentration.
Yeah, let's see. What do I need? 15. I need a 19. Got it.
I was going to say, don't forget Bless.
Oh, yeah, well, I did forget Bless, but I didn't need it.
Yeah, he's then going to swing his halberd at you. And misses. That is it for him, though. Aflista.
I think this is the most use of protection from evil and good I've ever gotten.
At the end of his turn, because of Melf's acid arrow, he takes another 3 acid damage.
He is really fucking close to death.
I guess if that killed him, I would have laughed.
He had 4 hit points.
How far is he from me?
He is 80 feet from you.
I bet you can get him.
Too far to throw a rock at him. Damn. Ooh, but I do have a sling.
Yes, end him rightly.
I believe that's a disadvantage range for sling.
Yeah, but he can move.
The effective range of a sling is 30 feet. But fuck it, we ball. I have swords. Can I just grab one of the pommels from them to stick in the sling and end him rightly?
You can certainly try. As you unscrew a pommel and stick it in your sling.
I'm gonna bonus action cast magic weapon on this because I'm gonna need that +1.
I can't cast Bless, but I cast Bless.
Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. Keep low because long range. Something tells me he's not being ended rightly.
No, like the pommel like, hits the ground, like rolls up to his foot.
I'm calling that a maneuver kill later.
He's kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
So I start unscrewing another pommel, just glaring at him.
Do you have another attack?
I don't.
That would be funny. You have all these swords, you start unscrewing pommels.
I don't have another attack yet.
Alright.
But I do have more pommels for next round.
Okay. Do Odysseus.
All right, how far is he from my wonderful little ball?
It hasn't moved. I think it's only 20 feet.
Is it at eye level with him?
Yes. Well, a little bit above, but just about eye level.
What do I want to blast him with? Yeah, we'll go with Aghanazar's Scorcher. We'll swap it out for bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It's a deck save, right?
Yeah, I'd like to cave in his ribcage. He passes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 15 points of magical bludgeoning.
Yeah. So, Squash, you're sitting there fighting him. All of a sudden, there's this blast of energy, like, right above your head. As you notice that this guy is now headless as his body slumps to the ground.
No, I want to keep the head.
No, the head's gone.
Yeah, you destroyed the head.
I was aiming for the torso.
He dodged into the beam.
Fucking idiot.
Gotta watch out for that muzzle rise.
He was bending over to throw the pommel of my sword back at me, clearly. which means I get a game-winning assist and a maneuver kill.
He's bending over to get the ball. Headshot.
Ah.
No, that's ending him rightly.
Then, when he dies, that jackal that was carrying your ball, to Odysseus, disappears, and your ball boink, 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 boink along the ground for a bit.
Are there any skeletons left, or did they all die to the cone of cold?
They all died to the cone of cold.
No.
What about the two that I'm fighting and the ball is rolling towards?
The
Deck save.
only the one.
Pinball.
Only the one was alive, and when he died, the skeleton collapsed into bones.
Yep. Xylophone sound effect.
Yep. You guys are out of initiative.
All right. All things considered, that went pretty well. Although I think most of the damage I took in that fight was from the cone of cold at the very end.
And you did the hard carry on the boss.
Oh yeah.
And once again, I stole your kill.
I'm so happy I took Misty Step on this guy.
Oh, wait. That's right. Don't forget, you were also given 5 scrolls of Misty Step.
Okay. I can already cast that using spell slots and once per day for free. But sure,
I
I'll
know
take more.
the point is that you can cast them, like, you have those extra ones just in case.
Did you give me 5 when I wasn't here?
No, I gave these 5 to you like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I do have them marked on my inventory. In fact, I think I
okay.
used one because I only have 4.
Okay, good. Okay. Figured I'd make certain that you marked down that you got what I gave you.
Oh yes.
Good.
Yeah. So you're standing here in this 150 by 150 room. The center of it is a 40-foot by 40-foot mosaic tile on the ground. On the southern wall, there's a pair of open double doors you came in through, and to the west, a single closed wooden door.
Do we want to backpedal a little bit and free that beholder? I've got remove curse.
Part of me wants to say yes. The other part of me is
Yeah.
like, now that he's not in our way, why don't we just leave him alone?
Okay, I guess. I'll take the resounding silence as we should move on.
I'm gonna go find some coffee. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Good talk, guys.
I've got no objection to moving on.
All right.
Thanks, Code.
We loot the body under. What's he got?
So he was relying on his natural armor, so he didn't have any armor on. He did not have any like obvious spellcasting components. The only thing he had of interest is his halberd, which does have a glimmer of magic to it.
Does anybody use halberds?
No.
All right.
Actually, I used to have a character that used halberds, but they died many, many years ago.
All right, let's have a look at it.
Wait. Hold on. That one knight said we needed to bring him like the head of one of these mini bosses.
Well, we're
We
not going to bring
might
him that one.
It would certainly count as proof that we won the fight.
I mean, we could.
Is there
support
enough?
containers.
Is
Is this
there
like a
enough skull
signature
goop?
weapon that's identifiably his? Would that count as proof that we killed him?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, Squash.
Like, in lieu of bringing someone the head... Actually, no, forget it. We're not going to give him a magic weapon. Let's just cut off his hand.
Is there enough skull goop to refabricate his head?
No. No, it was not.
We could take his wings.
Did he leave behind his little headdress thing he had on?
Yes, actually, the headdress is tattered, but intact and covered in goop.
That should do.
We'll leave the brains on there to prove that, he died while wearing this.
Yeah, that way you'll know that we didn't just take it from him when he was still alive. Oh, and we can bring the little beard thing too. Okay, so one giant-sized Egyptian headdress and a magic halberd. Does anybody have identify?
I think both wizards.
Would a wizard care to identify the halberd?
I mean, I could, but I feel like I should turn this one over to a Philista.
By the way, here's that full image, just because it's so damn cool looking.
Oh, that's much cooler.
Yeah, I just didn't want to give away the snakes ahead of time.
Okay, this is some really fucking like metal Conan the Barbarian shit. I
Yeah.
love it.
It's got Laios from Dungeon Meshi in the background. Or, I mean, not Laios, Senshi.
Mm-hmm. You know what that means? We got to cook and eat this guy.
Yep. Well, no, he's a human. We can't eat him.
He's not a human. He's a fiend.
He's humanoid.
He's
In
human
shape, at
shaped.
least. No, the snakes, on the other hand, would have been
Look.
fine. Unfortunately, they were summoned.
Look. The fact that he's human shaped isn't going to stop me. I've eaten orc.
You know, that's true, actually, and my dad eats people, so forget it. No objections.
Wait, hold on, what?
You were there. Fucking, Goulash eats people.
When the fuck did this happen?
Well, I think it started with harpies.
Oh, yeah, the harpies.
Anyway, he spent many years living in a sewer underneath Arkazar. I don't know what you think he ate down there.
Yeah, that's right. He He was the fucking Conrad Kurz of Arcazar.
Mm. Well, I originally made him to be like Killer Croc from Batman.
And then it turns out he wasn't a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, the curse that he has on him basically turns him into like half D&D troglodyte.
Alrighty. Uphlista, care to identify?
Yeah, go ahead and identify.
Okay. You cast Identify, which tells you this is a halberd +2.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Alright.
it'll be really handy when we like get
In
some
my hand.
marshals in this party.
So I do have a level in fighter now. I can use this. Not well, but I can. Actually, I kind of want this for Mage Slayer.
No, take it.
My strength is abysmal, but
Well, the +2 will help. What are you, a Dex fighter?
It'll make it even funnier when you actually do hit.
I'm a wizard fighter.
Oh. Oh yeah, you have one level in fighter now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be more effective for me to give you the dancing longsword so that you can stay out of melee and let me have the halberd.
That
Would
would-
let you melee more.
How many magical weapons do we have now that like we don't have anyone to give them to?
We already have spare. Beta has a +2 mace that also has an additional magic effect. I forget what it does.
Can't wait for a magical sling. It's not even magic, it's just really good at concussing people.
Yeah, see, this is why I'm a proponent of turning your player character's weapons magic rather than giving them magic weapons.
All right. Let's not get sidetracked on game design.
Too late.
Oh, well.
Otherwise, we'll all be there all night.
Well, the halberd would be obviously better for me than the dancing longsword, so take your pick. If you'd rather have a +2 weapon or a ranged melee weapon.
Honestly, I'm fine if you want both of them. Cause
There's no reason for me to have both of them. I only have 2 hands. Oh, actually, no. I do want the dancing longsword. I forgot. Yeah, so you should take the halberd.
I mean, I get next to nothing out of Halberd. I just want it for the funnies and for Mage Slayer.
Okay.
I have a bad strength.
All the more funny to take it.
That's why it's for the funnies, not for effectiveness.
Okay. Well, I can't use the halberd because my character is not built for it. So it's all yours.
All right, Halberd +2, which means I'm slightly more likely to hit with that than my skeletons are.
Yeah. The reason I can't take the halberd is because I took dueling fighting style,
Ah.
which means I get a +2 to hit with both the +2 longsword in my hand and the dancing longsword not in my hand because I'm only wielding one weapon. Or sorry, +2 to damage rolls.
I could take the halberd, but I have a flaming greatsword.
You're a flaming greatsword and you have a magic mace that you're not even using.
No, I don't have the mace. I gave you the mace.
Yeah, and I gave it back to you because I can't use it. So make sure that's on your character sheet.
I can take it and not use it.
I could take it.
Would you use it?
Well, we could start trying to sell some of these.
Look, man, I actually use my wizard knife.
Like, how about I take it and not use it?
You should make a character around using it, and then have him be a bag boy for a party.
Oh no, wait, we need to give him to the skeletons. That's what we gotta do.
The skeletons are almost as bad as me with strength weapons.
Yeah, but we're just
better
using
skeletons.
them for crit fishing. Crit fishing with a magic weapon is hilarious, considering the fact that none of us are actually doing it.
Can't you summon something that can use a strength weapon?
I don't summon, I animate.
Whatever. It's all conjuration.
I conjure.
Can you conjure something that would use a strength weapon?
Let me see what I got for minor elementals. The answer is probably not.
So the elementals all have their own shit.
Yeah, wouldn't they like nicer shit? Doesn't say they have to use it. Here's a +2 halberd, you're welcome.
No fucking way. Okay. I can technically summon a 4-armed gargoyle.
There you go, give him the halberd.
Just give them all the magic weapons, a weapon per hand.
Alright, here's a halberd, go Dark Souls on him.
Oh, my child, get good.
You ain't ringing no bell of awakening today. I don't see Solaire with you.
I don't think I'm actually going to do that, though. It's not very effective. I actually don't know why I took the spell.
Because
Well,
funny.
it would be something to use it for. If nobody really wants it, I will just hold on to. But are you going to keep track of the fact that you have that mace? You should write that on your character sheet that you have that. Well, if nobody else wants it, I will hold on to it.
Yeah, hold on to it for now. It might be a good idea to just kind of keep this stuff in the party inventory. That way, in the event of character deaths, we got those magic weapons for cycling in and out. I might actually take another swing at the original Septimus build if Duodecius dies.
Hmm.
Or anything else interesting in the room under?
Well, there's this chair, there's the mosaic, and the closed door to the southwest.
I would like to check out this mosaic.
Okay.
Although I suspect it's probably depicting evil, bad set stuff. And
Well,
evil
no, that's the
debauchery.
walls where there's like these relief carvings on the walls. The mosaic is made up of geometric patterns with the tiles glowing in a strange illumination which pervades the room.
All right, don't leave me hanging.
Well, that is what you see. I'm
I
not.
desire to see more.
Well,
I investigate.
okay,
Are there
sure.
any secrets or hidden things?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
May I get assistance, help and guidance?
I may assist.
I will give you guidance.
How long does the all-seeing eye last?
8 hours.
So as you look at this, you can see that there's some like subtle shifting to the colors over time. It really does seem to draw the eye in. And after staring at it for a while, you begin to realize that there is a certain magical notion to it, as if there's some type of magic involved, though you can't quite put your finger on exactly what.
Is this something I could arcane check?
It's more like you would need like detect magic or identify.
Identify.
Ah, okay. It tells you that this is a teleportation circle that uses a hidden trigger, though it is identified does not tell you what the trigger is. But from what identified does say is that it is a teleportation that is activated upon a trigger of some sort, which means it would teleport whoever's standing on the mosaic elsewhere when activated.
Hey guys, you want to bet this might have something to do with the hat or the halberd?
It's possible.
We should probably take a short rest, though.
But what do you do?
I think we take a short rest before we start playing with magic beyond our comprehension.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, so we do that, Hunter.
Okay. The hour passes uneventfully, and you have had a short rest. The body just cooling on the ground, the Icarus blood slowly seeping from his body.
Oh, telekinesis. I prop the body back up on the throne.
Okay. The headless corpse is propped up back on the throne.
Bridget doesn't need to spend a short rest, so he decorates the body.
What are you doing, Twidget?
Well, you know how the headless horseman has the pumpkin?
Uh-huh.
But just
Oh,
doing that with a water skin. I like drawing on it with wax and charcoal.
Oh, this kid's mental health is deeply concerning.
what mental health?
Good point.
But yes, under I give him a balloon head.
Okay. You give him Wilson. Got it.
Exactly.
Anyone catch what this guy's name was?
Dead guy. Number 3.
We've killed more than 3 people.
Oh my god, like a lot more.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about like important people down here.
Probably killed more than 3 important people.
All right. Well, I could certainly use a short rest.
You just
we
took
take-
one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to roll then.
Another short rest. All right, it's been a short time. Shorter rest is up.
All right. Well, do we want to go through the doors, or do we want to try out the teleportation circle?
Let's do doors and come back to see where the fuck the teleportation circle goes.
All right. Under what
And,
were our door options?
Well, there's
One.
there's two doors on the southern wall. The pair of double doors to the east that you came in through, and a single closed wooden door towards the west.
Oh, let's check out that one on the west by his throne. Squash, kick in the door.
Kick in the door.
Okay. You go up to the pole door and kick it. It kind of bounces off its frame and slightly opens towards you.
Ah, he's transformed the door into a jar.
I didn't know you were a
Transmutation
wizard.
wizard.
So yeah, the door is sitting there just slightly like popped out of its frame, like the latch wasn't very good, and you kicked it and it opened towards you. Do you pull the door open the rest of the way?
Yes.
Okay. You fling the door open, revealing a 30 by 40 foot stone room. You see the room appears to be empty, and there are no other doors in or out.
Hmm. I'd like to investigate the room.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
You know, remember, I got True Sight running for a while now.
It only lasts an hour, and you took a short rest.
I don't believe that's what the magic item provides.
I thought the magic item said you cast True Seeing. Did I miss something?
For the next 8 hours, you have True Sight.
Oh, okay. Well, then this is going to be very easy. Sorry, I thought I don't have it open in front of me. This particular item.
Oh, good.
But yeah, then when you poke your head in the door at Squash's request, you can see very clearly that there is a treasure chest in the middle of the back wall that Squash does not see.
I cast Flower.
Yeah, you throw some flour at it, and yeah, you guys can see this little outline of a chest appearing in the dust. It is an invisible's chest.
Twidget, could you check it for traps? The invisible chest. Never mind. I just realized how ridiculous that was.
Huh?
I had asked you to check the invisible chest for traps.
Yeah, but you're better at looking for traps. I'm better at disarming them.
Right. Good point. I check it for traps.
Make an investigation check.
That feels weird to say.
If you tell me where the chest is, I can check for traps. I will just be opening the chest, and if it explodes, we'll know it's trapped.
Under 28.
You do not see any traps.
Okay. I attempt to open the chest.
The chest opens.
What is in the chest?
You see in the chest, sitting on a bed of electrum pieces, a leather pouch and a leather scroll tube.
I telekinetically remove these.
Okay. And the 2,000 electrum coins that they're resting on?
No. I'll leave that for now.
Oh. Duo.
What?
We can split that into silver and gold.
Yeah, but we can do that like in a minute. We've got scroll and other thing. What are they under?
Well, what do you do? Oh, you cast identify.
Yes.
Neither of these are magic.
I unfurl the scroll.
All right, you unfurl the scroll, which appears to be text written in an old, archaic form of common. I need you to make a history check.
A history check.
A history check.
A history check.
Yeah, yeah. This is like trying to read Old English. Like that. You don't quite comprehend it.
Letters and words make sense, but the rest of it, fucking hell.
You can't seem to comprehend this language.
Actually, hold on. Actually, I can comprehend it. Comprehend language.
Ah, the
Oh my
words
god.
arrange themselves, and you understand their meaning. Well, their literal meaning. Here's what the scroll says.
It took out
Serpent
some
Son's
redundant
blood.
U's.
Oh, by the way, I am not actually going to read this out loud. I'm going to read Old Tongues aloud.
No, it's okay. Just read it in common.
Serpent Son's blood in agony lost, passing of godling. The palette fills, shaped in the fine line. The quadrangle crossed, trespasser rise and meet thy weird. Okay, so they're
Well,
daring
thy
us
weird.
to tempt our fate.
Up there and back.
Under.
Yes.
At the bottom of that piece of paper, I'm going to write no.
Okay.
Deface it.
No? Oh, you don't think I should deface it?
No, I don't think you should deface it.
Okay, fine, I won't deface it. My magical quill. Nanometers from the parchment. Alright. And what is the other item under?
The leather pouch. Do you open it?
What is inside the leather pouch?
Inside, you find 22 matching zircons worth 100 gold pieces each and a single tourmaline worth 500 gold.
I don't know what that is.
Gems.
More gems.
Ah. Okay, I'll hang on to that. Mostly because it's lightweight. Wait, Aphlysta, don't you have to use something like that for raising the dead? Aphlysta? Sleuth?
I had to wrestle my dog. What I miss?
Do you want to carry this loot?
What loot?
The zircons, the tourmaline. I'll take the poem.
I don't know what either of those are, but all right.
Nobody knows there's gemstones around here.
No, because I don't think that if I rub them on my nipples, it's gonna heal cancer.
Have you tried?
No, because that's not how that works.
You don't know that. You haven't tried. I mean, I'll even turn the other way if you want to take your shirt off and try.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the tangerines and the Xerox. I hope that mug's microwavable. So what's the plan from here?
Adventure.
Magnificent. Onwards. Which direction?
We exit this room
Left.
because there's no other way left.
Okay. Yeah, so you go back into the 150 by 150 room with the 40-foot square tiled area in the center. The corpse with a balloon for a head rests on its throne.
I think we should go south because we haven't gone that way.
That's how you came in.
I thought you said we
That-
came from the east.
If that other room, the single door room, was a dead end, the mosaic's the way out of here.
So, in the 150-foot room, Gilbert, there are two doors on the southern wall. One is the double pair of doors you came in through. The other was that single wooden door that led to the treasure room.
Wait, what was on the west wall?
The throne.
There's no wing behind it.
There was nothing behind it, just the wall.
I must have misheard you then.
Yeah, like as far as you know, this is this floor.
Well, we got the stuff we needed. We could just backpedal. Because we have to deliver this to the Mitcher guy so he'll let us pass and get the the insight.
Who's got a good ear? I want to smack the back wall behind the throne and see if anything sounds different.
Sure, make an investigation check.
I will do that when I get to my computer in a couple seconds. 'Cause coffee is not a great idea sometimes. Mostly because I'm not smart when I do it. Alright. Investigation. That is a number. Oh boy. I'm not as good as Stewardess is. $25.
Okay. Yeah, you go all over that back wall area. Other than the relief carvings on it, you don't find anything that sticks out like a door or a secret area.
Well, I got nothing else. Alright. Back to what's his face with the doohickey. Should I bring the rest of the body? I did only want the head, but
Nah, we got the halberd and the hat. That should be enough.
I guess. Under question.
Mm-hmm.
Does mage armor count as armor for the fighter's fighting style?
It's a
No.
spell.
All that spell does is set your AC like it was armored. It does not actually confer armor. Usually that's a good thing for a mage.
All right. Well, onwards or backwards, I guess,
Where are you going?
to the room with the dude who wanted the head.
Well, you're in this room. Where do you go?
I don't
Back the
fucking
way we
know.
came.
Okay.
I wasn't here.
All right, well, you head south. You see the 30-foot wide corridor, set of stairs heading downward.
We have to keep following that through.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
All right, you go down the stairs. The stairs end at a landing. On the north wall is an open pair of wooden doors heading north.
Does the passage look familiar?
Yes. That's the way you came up.
All right, we go that way.
All right. Yeah, you go into that room. To the east, you can see the open door led to the chamber where you fought the Medusa. Ahead of you, another pair of open doors that leads to a 40-foot wide hall that you recall was trapped with crossbows.
Okay.
One moment. All right. So you head through into the hallway, which at the other end of which kind of doubles back on itself to another set of stairs descending. That takes you down to another hall, which immediately turns left. This hall is suspiciously empty until you get to the south part where it's just littered in bones. As you head east, the doors at the north are hanging ajar where they were broken and shattered. And to the north, you can see about 50 by 50 foot room with a broken stone jail cell in the middle, the broken remains of a golem along the floor, mixed in with the bones. To the east is a closed double door, and you can see frost having formed on it.
Don't stop now.
Well, when you go and attempt to open the doors, they don't budge. You'll have to make a strength check if you wish to force your way through.
Allow me.
Please do.
Is this just strength or athletics?
It is a strength athletics check. All right, yeah, you busted. You can hear the shattering of ice as you enter this room where the floor glitters with little patches of ice. It is deathly cold in this room.
All right. I pull out the heavy blankets and pass them around.
Mm-hmm.
And we just have to pass on through.
Well, here you have to make a
Wash my
choice.
busted
There is a open doorway to the south and a closed pair of wooden doors to the north. Which way do you go?
The south, because the north one is leading to the stinky butt corpses.
Okay. You head to the south, and around the corner is another set of stairs descending. You chose wisely. So you head down the stairs. You enter an area with a sickly green mist that fills the hall and climbs up the first 2 feet of stairwell. Standing upright ahead of you on the western wall of this hall, you can see a couple of stone sarcophagi, and to the north, through an opening, a chamber draped in black curtains, decorated with runes and infernal words stitched in gold thread. Engraved on the floor is a circle, its lines filled with hardened bronze.
Yeah, we go past that.
Okay. How tall is Twidget as you guys walk into the mist?
Yes. 1'9".
Okay.
Oh yeah. This is the butt mist. Gust of wind.
Okay. Yeah, you've been using gust of wind just to blow the mist away, revealing the stone walls beneath it. A couple of the sarcophagi hang open as you walk by. Their contents on the ground still, where you left them after destroying the mummies. Eventually, you make your way around the bend, the mist fading away, as you come to another set of stairs descending. These stairs lead down to a 30 by 30 foot landing, an open archway to the right, blocked by a green curtain. Oh no, you took the curtains. That's right. Yeah, so it's open, and through it on the side, you can see this large statue of 13-foot tall statue of Set carved from glassy black stone, standing atop a low semicircular dais.
Wait, didn't we beat the shit out of that?
You did. It's back.
Oh, haul ass.
Okay, so you guys run for it. As you run for it, you hear ticking coming from the statue.
My God, JC.
You guys just keep hauling ass, or do you stop to do something?
I'm not looking at the pipe bomb. I was half tempted to put a Odaluk sphere on it, and then I realized I had no spell slots for that. So haul ass.
Yeah, I'm asking the rest of the party if they're hauling ass with you, or if they're letting the wizard run ahead alone.
We're following his lead.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys run north towards a closed pair of massive iron doors, there is a tremendous explosion in the room behind you as the statue explodes. None of you are in the radius, though, because you ran rather than investigating the ticking statue.
I found the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb. Yay!
So yeah, you're at this pair of iron doors, which you remember was how you entered this tower within the dungeon.
Through the doors.
The doors are locked.
No, they're not.
Knock.
You're casting knock?
Oh, does Twitch want to unlock them normally? Twitch it.
Well, are these the same doors that I had to cast knock on last time?
No.
Okay. So there's actual lock?
There is an actual lock with a keyhole and everything.
All right. I stick my little bits inside of the keyhole.
Okay. Make a Thieves' Tools check.
And then after I do that, I pull out my Thieves' Tools and unlock it.
Okay. Dexterous little bits as you hear it click and the door is unlocked.
Who just does the hand thing. You know, puts one hand across his chest and extends the arm towards the door.
You Sig Heil the door?
That's what you got.
No, like after you, Jester.
Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah,
All
he
right, in we
unlocks the
go.
door and then goes, "Okay, here you go." Door
All
number
right, you open the door. As you open the door, you notice on the far side of the door, leading outside, was some glowing runes, which then detonate. And I need deck saves from everybody.
Everybody in my aura gets a +5.
That's the whole party. Beta, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Deck save.
Deck save?
Yeah, door exploded.
Oh, fuck. Beta's gonna get hit again.
Wow. Okay. Twitchit was the only one who passed that for half damage. The rest of you take all 51 points of fire damage.
Absorb error mids.
Beta is unconscious. Again!
I'm also unconscious. But not Chunky Salsa. Nice fucking try, Under.
I mean, I wasn't at full hit points, but that wouldn't have reduced me to negative.
We short rested.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't at full, but I was good. 'Cause I didn't get hit in that other fight.
Well, I mean, do you have more than half your hit dice?
Yeah.
You should have used some.
Oh, no, I didn't have them. No, I already used all my hit dice.
Then start blunt. Rest?
No, I have a couple left. I did use them. I just said I was fine. But I only had 50 hit points.
That was one more than.
Next. Motherfucker, I'm still unconscious.
And Twidget's just kind of standing there, dusting off his shoulders, unscathed
I
still
only
today.
have 50 hit points.
Alright, yeah, healing potions or lay on hands if Pete's still up.
Oh, God.
Sister Beta, full hit points, fucking exhausted, gets another point. This is what I mean, Pete. This is what I mean by he just keeps getting exhaustion points.
Yeah, it's almost like you only have 50 fucking HP and you constantly get knocked unconscious.
I mean,
You just gotta let Beta die so
I'm
that Mister can make a
supposed
better
to stay in
character.
the back. I just keep getting hit by
You
AoE.
can't build
Okay.
your character that way, Mister. Come on.
I've got 42 hit points and I charge into melee as a wizard.
Mister, what's your con skill? Or your con stat?
14.
Jesus.
Hey, that's still
Well-
that's still 13 health more than I have.
Okay, well, you gotta stop getting KO'd, Mister.
So wait, hang on. Of the
See,
current
now
party,
I've been
hang on.
forward.
Of the current party here, Beta, what is your max HP?
50.
Of the current party here, Squash is the most HP.
I'm
I have
exactly
the
100.
second most HP.
Yeah,
I am a warlock sorcerer. I don't have a lot of hit points.
You know how it is with children. You just kind of bounce them on their heads. They'll just, they're like rubber.
I mean, some of the shit that Twidget has survived has solely been because I have fucking the 1 point in con. I don't even have tough or anything on this character. It's because I didn't have con at 10.
Wonder, what kind of damage was that?
Fire.
Fire, okay.
Alright, so Squash, you're still up.
Yep.
Alright, so then do you have lay on hands to throw around? Oh, we've
Yeah,
got
1
waste
second.
potions.
I'm still doing my math.
Okay.
I must use the restroom. I shall return.
Well, if he's doing that, I'm gonna go take a smoke break. Ooh ha ha. So, I have finally devised the actual problem with my chair under. Remember, I was complaining about like kind of like
Okay, wait, so
weird.
who needs lay on hands?
I think Flista, Duo, and Beta are all down.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm
they're
fine.
all down.
Wait, Flista, are you down or no?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I wasn't sure. I knew you were squishy, but I didn't know how much damage you took in the fight.
I'm squishy, but not to fire.
Ah.
Okay, so they're all at 0 currently.
Duodecius and Beta are at 0.
Okay, they're the only people who need lay on hands. Nobody
appear
else needs
so.
any? Okay.
I'm still at full health.
Yeah, I know you're fine. Okay, each of you receives 20 hit points.
All right, Duodecius and Beta, you both wake up on the ground with 20 hit points and a level of exhaustion. Well, that brings you to 4, mister?
Yes, it brings me to 4.
Could you stop getting KO'd for 5 minutes?
We need to go, Pete. We need to go into that room with the fire
I
blocking
don't
it.
even think I can move now.
No,
Why do
you,
we
No,
need to
you're
go
half
in-
speed.
Why do we need to go in there?
Because when you long rest in there, you get an extra level of exhaustion removed and any negatives taken off, which both me
Oh.
and Flista have negatives.
Yeah, we should go back there.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
I'm back.
pain to get in there because of the whole ordeal you got to go through, but I can do
Only
it.
one of us has to fight them.
I know.
Either
which-
you or I would say you or I could do it, no problem.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if you have the ability to outrun them in there. It's kind of impossible.
No,
to
I
be
just
able to
stand
do
toe
it.
to toe because I'm harder to hit. I have shield, so I have a 22 AC,
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a little better than me. So, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah. and then I have sneak attack. So
Is it getting
That's-
towards that time in the day, Under?
no,
no, it's
No.
you guys woke up
Road
2
is
hours
early.
ago.
Jesus. All
We-
right,
we
well, I guess
literally
we'll keep
woke
doing
up.
whatever we're doing here.
Broke that guy.
We
and now
long
we're
rested where
booking
we're
it.
standing right now.
Oh,
Well, back the way we out the hallway where the trap is.
I gotcha.
So yeah, you guys are just looking out through these open doors. And no, mister, your speed is not 0. Fourth level of exhaustion is your HP max is halved. So you have
Which doesn't
25
matter, 'cause
hit
you have 1
points
HP.
now.
Or 21 HP.
It is
As
21.
he steps on another
Or
landmine.
20, because you gave them both 20, so they have 20
Yeah.
HP.
Yeah. 20 out of 25.
He's almost full. See, mister? Positives.
Yeah, he's not bloodied anymore. So yeah, at the rough black stone of these trapped hellish corridors give way to the gray carved stone of the caverns that you recognize from when you were dealing with the Beholder. And you recognize the 20-foot, frontway leading to where you talked to the Beholder before. There are also 2 10-foot openings leading east and west, respectively.
Do we want to free the beholder? We might as well since we're here.
Sure. Beholder in the pocket is always handy. It's not often you get to put a beholder in your debt.
Ezreal.
So, yeah, you walk in there. The ceiling soars to its 40-foot height. A small pool, like a font of water, rests in the middle of this rough cavern. And, yeah, floating kind of towards you, you can see this Beholder. The eyes looking at you, and it's like, "Ah, my friends. Are you passing through again?"
I forgot this was Wallace Shawn.
Not quite. Remember how we attempted to free you from your odious curse?
Yes, my memory is still intact.
Excellent. You never know what spending too much time underground can do to a person. Well, I do have the ability to remove curses now, if you'd like me to get rid of the Gias.
Well, I can't just let you do that.
Oh,
Hey,
you're
what's
right.
that over there as he turns around?
All right. Under.
Yes.
I sneak up on him.
Uh-huh.
Massive air quotes there.
Yeah.
Remove curse.
All right. You cast Remove Curse. As you know, Everzal is going, oh, wow, that's really interesting. I hope no one sneaks up behind and casts spells on me or something. That'd be really bad. Then you cast your spell, and he turns around and he's like, that's much better. Thanks, buddy.
Happy
I
to
like to
help.
think that using sarcasm to resist a chaos still hurts, just not enough to cause damage.
Feels negative psychic.
Anyway, I'm out of here. So you can do whatever the fuck you want. Loot the damn place for all I care. Bye. And he starts floating towards the eastern hallway.
All right, we go take all the magic items.
We take the spell scrolls.
Yep.
And you hear off in the distance, disintegrating my way out of the dungeon. As it just kind of fades off in the distance.
That should make a easy exit for us.
I like to think that using sarcasm to fight chaos gives you a level of exhaustion for all the mental gymnastics you're doing.
I'm just wondering what it's going to be like on the surface. Big
Oh,
tunneling out of the
horrible. This is
ground
gonna
to
be a body
disintegrate.
He burns right through the middle of the tavern.
Make a wisdom dexterity, or make a wisdom acrobatics check.
All right, that one's going in the book.
What wisdom acrobatics?
Yeah, for mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, you're standing here in this large cavernous room. Closed wooden pair of wooden doors to the northeast. 20-foot wide hallway leading north, leading south, west, and east.
Which way looks familiar?
I don't know how good's your memory.
I got a 16 wisdom and a 20 intelligence.
Fair enough. Make a survival check.
What?
You're exhausted.
All right.
I have had to make so many at disadvantage.
You're unsure. They all look kind of the same.
Widget.
Widget pulls out his map
Okay. So
and then turns it over. And then turns it over again. And kind of shrugs. It's not a very good map.
It's like a map
It's like
that
a
they give you
crayon
on
drawing of a map.
No, it's not even that. It's like the map that they give you on the little placemat at a restaurant.
Yeah. So hang on, we got 3 directions, right?
well, technically 4. You could go back south. You just came that way. That led to that black tower. There's also north, east, and west. And to the northeast is a closed pair of wooden doors.
That's the loot room.
That is where he went before for the loot. Yes.
Yeah, we just went in there and took all the stuff again.
Oh, okay.
I-
Who opens the
I feel
door?
like we came from the.
Oh, Twidget would have just as soon as he's like, you guys can take all the stuff, Twidget would have walked over there to take all the stuff.
Yeah, you open the doors, and all that's in there are those spell scrolls that you left.
Yep. So Twidget takes them and gives them back to Duodecius.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
All the cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we came South is where we just went, and then we came back from. I believe we came in from the north.
Possibly.
Because we asked him which way everybody was going, and he said this way, south.
Alright, let's try it.
Well, then we want to go east or west. So let's go west.
I thought we came from the east.
That's why I picked west.
Okay. Why would you go west if... Ruffles? Okay, we go east.
Okay, you go east. The rough cavern wall soon gives way to a curving flagstone wall, which heads south a bit and then turns back to the east. As you go around that corridor to look to the east, you can see that the north side of this corridor is like masonry flagstone. And you can see from the corner 10, 20, 30, 40, about 50 feet away, a closed wooden door.
Telekinesis, open it up.
Hang on. The
okay.
southern wall of this corridor is still the rough, cavernous walls.
Does this look familiar to you guys?
As familiar as everything else here.
Well, yeah, Pete, you can go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed something. So as you walked east and found that curved wall, then went south and then went east again, there was also a closed wooden door there. On the eastern wall, not the western rough... Like the eastern masonry wall, not the western rough stone cavern wall.
Telekinesis, open it up.
Okay. So as you look in, it is a trapezoidal-shaped room, 20 feet across the narrow, 40 feet at the wide. The stale air in this plain chamber is heavy with the scent of rust. A black metal anvil sits against the northern wall, and the floor is littered with broken sword blades, the splintered halves of spears, and scraps of leather.
I don't think we came this way.
Well, let's look at all the shiny stuff.
Which way did our buddy go?
He went this way.
Widget starts collecting scraps and pieces and things.
Okay.
So like, not weapon pieces. He's looking more for like armor pieces, flat metal.
Scrap.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you start collecting scrap. As you are working your way across the room looking for stuff, when you get within about 10 feet of that anvil, runes on it begin to glow red as there is a feelable pulse of magical energy surging forth from it.
Was this the brain blast room that I've missed?
That was a room with writing all over the walls. That was like a dead end hallway, I think.
I'm so fucking lost.
All right. Does anything bad happen when the pulse of magic touches me?
No. You felt it, but it did not appear to do anything to you.
All right. Twitch turns around and points it to Odysseus. Grandpa! And then points at the anvil. Magic!
Identify.
Okay. You go up to the anvil and cast Identify on it. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw. What is your intelligence score?
20.
Your intelligence is reduced by 10.
Are you sure this wasn't the brain blast room?
As you do learn what this does, as it Identify tells you that this is the Anvil of Disjunction, and magical items placed on it are destroyed. Gilbert, your intelligence will remain depressed until you take a long rest.
All right.
What a coincidence, so will Gilbert.
Okay, yeah. Does anyone have any idea where the fuck we are?
No clue.
You want an answer more helpful than in a dungeon?
Yes.
Then no.
In a room in a dungeon?
Is this a dead end?
This room is, yes. As I said, it was on the wall. I just missed it when I was looking at the map before. It's on the wall that you were heading down when you went east. Like, you went east, then this curved wall headed south, and then there's a corner and it goes east again.
All right. Well, there's no way we skipped a door. We go back the way we came.
Okay. Yeah, you go back, turning north, and then west again, re-entering Ezerzal's chamber.
All right, and the north goes to the treasure room?
The northeast goes to the treasure room. There is a north passage, a south passage, an east, and a west passage.
We go north.
Okay. You head north.
How much scrap did I get?
10 pounds.
Woohoo!
All right. As you go north, you see ahead of you. Hang on. Look at that description. Eventually, after 20, 40, about 80 feet, the cavern begins to widen out. And to the north, you can see a closed pair of stone doors, both made of white marble. To the left and right, instead of the gray flagstone, the walls to the left and right of the door appear to be made out of white stone, carefully carved and set. Of marble. To the east and west of this door, you can see that the northern part of this is this white marble wall. The southern part of this is gray flagstone of the walls. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
Okay.
Does it look familiar?
Well, do you remember me describing white marble doors and walls and the like before?
Thunder.
Yeah, but I think that's been like 3 times now, with 3 different floors.
For our characters, it's been less than a day.
It's been 3 days.
Yeah, in total, in 3 days.
Well, 3 days.
remember.
No, 3 days in that black area. It's been. You guys have spent like 4 days down here.
Yeah, it's been like 4 to 5 weeks for the players.
Real time. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. It's like for our players, it's been much shorter than us. As our characters have been much shorter than it for us as players. So when you ask us if we remember stuff, it's not that our characters won't. It's just that there's a lot going on. Oh,
No, your characters would not recognize this.
okay, thank you.
Okay, back the way we came. To the west.
Okay. You head west. The corridor begins to turn to the south, where it empties out into another natural stone cavern, heading west or southeast.
West.
All right, you head west. After about 30 feet, you can see a small 10-foot wide opening to the north, where the 20-foot wide hall can continue to the west, where it begins to open up into a larger chamber. A massive chamber that you can see from here appears to have once been an opulent temple. Stretches some 160 feet from east to west and perhaps 100 feet wide. The arched ceiling is 30 feet overhead and decorated with engraved support timbers, although those look to be rotting and damaged. The remains of a rope bridge are attached to the northern wall and kind of run down to the floor as if somebody had used it to rappel. An archway on the southern wall is blocked by a sizzling sheet of flame, and a pair of stone statues flank this fiery archway. Or you could take the northern corridor. That's the room you're looking in, or you could turn to the right and go into the northern corridor.
No, we go into this room.
With fire.
Our champions, go up to the statues, please.
Fidget runs over there like an excited child.
What do you mean, like an excited child? He is an excited child.
Yeah, but he's about to do battle. He's very serious.
Pete?
No, that's Frigid.
Yeah, it's just me. Only one person has to fight it.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, it will only take a few seconds, and, if a minute passes and the fire doesn't go down, Squash will know it's his turn. So, yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you run up to it. As you approach, you suddenly find yourself standing alone in a 50-foot diameter arena, facing a stone statue, which is moving. Roll initiative. It goes first. It runs up to you.
First.
And,
I don't know why.
and starts beating on you with its sword.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it goes before me, I'm not surprised.
19?
Shield.
Okay. Your turn. Well, that's a crit.
Finally, not at the end of the fight. All right. 40 magical piercing.
It's bloodied.
Okay, that's it for me.
It swings its sword at you twice.
Nope.
All right, your turn. Hit.
More magical piercing.
All right, it is near death.
Your turn.
2 sword swing.
Both miss.
All right. Your turn. Hit. All right. As you destroy it, you feel a gut-wrenching lurch as you find yourself standing in a small chapel bathed in soft light. The ceiling is lower here, perhaps only 15 feet high. Bas reliefs on the south wall depict holy clergy performing acts of healing and blessing. At the opposite end of the chapel stands a gleaming golden statue of a handsome male youth wearing plate armor and carrying a longsword. To the north is an open archway leading back out of that temple. The rest of you out there suddenly see the flames in that archway go out.
All right, everybody in.
Yep, and we walk.
Widget runs up. 20 seconds later, the flames go down. Ironically, I wasn't building Twidget for a melee build. But now I have my multi-class picked out, and it'll be really interesting. All right. Well, we might as well set up camp. We're not going to go anywhere for the rest of the day, and we want a long rest in here, so...
Mm-hmm. Do I see anything with my true sight?
Oh, Sorry, can you read the true sight thing again?
Like what true sight does?
It's just true sight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it looks the same.
Nothing in the ethereal.
Nope.
Nothing illusory.
Nope.
All right.
All right. So you guys set up your camp. And you while away the hours.
Widget, with that 10 pounds of scrap metal, begins to crudely, like, with the steel wire and his magic dagger, like using the magic dagger as a drill, and the steel wire is stitching to begin stitching together a plate armor with absolutely no smithing skills. Like that's what he's doing with his downtime.
He's making shitty armor.
Yes,
Garage built lameller.
there is a
You're-
purpose to this. Don't worry.
You're a gnome, not an orc.
Okay, I mean, as long as you're aware it won't actually provide any protective value.
Yes, I'm fully aware.
Okay.
Just make an armor for a character that doesn't use armor.
Sort of. But now you have to reword Twidget has a hyper focus.
Hmm. Well, we rest.
All right. So you begin resting. You're not starting your long rest yet. You're just kind of camping for the day, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Eventually, the flames resume back up in the arch. And the hours pass uneventfully, and you can now begin your long rest. Do you set a watch order, or you all just go to sleep?
Watch order.
Definitely a watch order.
Chat order. A Fallista Beta Duo Squash.
Who'd you say up with squash?
All right. You have an uneventful long rest. Morning comes. It has been successful. Those of you who are suffering from exhaustion can remove 2 levels of exhaustion instead of just the normal 1. Also, if any of you are affected by things that reduce your stats, including any ability score or max HP, can restore those to normal.
Look at that, Beta. We got you back down to 2 levels of exhaustion. And I'm back to full. I got my int back. All right, so do we want to go over back where we just were so we can continue exploring the stuff that we haven't explored?
I'd kind of like to get the inside of Mitra and get going.
Okay. Then we start returning.
Okay. Well, right now you're staring at a flaming wall of fire.
Yeah, I go up to it.
Okay, you walk up to it. Nothing happens.
I go through it.
Make sure to do it fast.
Yeah, I jump through it.
Right.
You know, timing when the flames are flickering so I can get through a little hole.
Yeah. Make a dex
using
save.
Using my evasion.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're the one who should be doing this.
Didn't we literally just walk out last time we did this?
Mm-mm.
No, I walked out and took the damage, but really he should be doing it because it's a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep, so that passes, and you take
Nothing.
nothing because you do that. And then you disappear and find yourself standing in an arena against a stone thing. Roll initiative.
Let's see if he lands a hit this time.
I forgot you have
I
to
don't
fight it on the
know.
way out.
Well, it's more the area that triggers it is right on the other side of the fire. So you jump through the fire and you end up having to fight it.
Yeah. But when the fire's down, it's deactivated.
All right, you go first.
Oh, let's see. I. Let's shoot him with the crossbow.
Roll to hit.
Let him come to melee, so I don't have to move. It's not like he has anything better to do.
He throws the
red?
pommel of his sword at you.
I've never seen it be red before.
It means it failed to send. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Do you see the test above it?
I see ASDF and then test.
Yeah, it just must not send the messages.
If they're red, that's what that means.
Yeah. I've never had that happen before, so.
That hits.
Again?
Discord might be
Okay.
having problems.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might disconnect, reconnect. Alright, non-magical silver piercing.
Yeah, it hurts him. He, is that it?
Yep.
Now he charges into melee. Ah, see, now it's doing it to me, too.
Yeah, it might just be Discord.
Well, it is, obviously, or voice chat wouldn't be working.
Nope.
Nope. All right, your turn.
I switch over to the short sword. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long fight.
You get out, the party's died of old age.
Miss.
Ah, gee shucks. All right, your turn.
Nineteens.
Shield.
Okay. Your turn.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That hits.
All right. This is magical piercing. Maybe. You see my send at least. It's white for me, right?
I see the send, but the bot has not replied. The bot may also be having problems then, like the same issue. Yeah, I see that. Just try rolling again.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Nope, there it is. It came through.
Perfect.
All
Just
right, it's
blocked my next
bloodied.
message. All right.
You done?
I mean, if I'm aiming, if I'm rolling an advantage, I cannot do anything else. That's bonus and move to do that. Nope.
Your turn. Yeah, the bot is probably also having the same problems we're having.
Nope.
There it is. That hits. And it dies. And you find yourself standing on the other side of the archway, the flames having disappeared.
Unscathed and all for one spell slot.
Mm-hmm. So,
Let's see. I think. Okay, hang on. This room has. Okay, we got here from the
We have to go up.
chamber. Yeah, we have to go up to get out.
Yeah, up the ropes to the north through the big old smashed up room.
Mook goes last, so he has to climb the rope behind us.
Then we hook a right. This will take us to a intersection with a door to the north that has that was the dead end where we rested. There should be a pile of troll bits,
yeah,
and then we
trolls.
go south.
east, then south. Troll bits are in an east-west hallway, and then at the end of that, there's a doorway that goes south.
Right.
And yes, you are correct. As you climb the ropes, navigating your way through the rough area, going south into the large chamber where you had met your elf friend before. And then you can see that the natural stone cavern heads east. Is that
Are
where you're
you
going?
also gonna free the Master of Belts, Gilbert?
Hmm.
Are you also gonna free the Master of Belts?
Yep.
Neat.
Of course I am. Why would I not?
I don't know. Maybe you got a thing from holders.
Are you suggesting
Yes.
that I wouldn't release the great and mighty Sam so that the whole world might know the glory of belts?
All right, we continue. Where are we going?
Well, you can go back the way you came through the door to the north, or you can go east through the Natural Stone Cavern.
East.
Okay. You start heading east. It winds its way about 150 feet to the southeast before hooking around a hairpin turn and beginning to widen out. You can also see that there is a distinct slope upward here.
Follow.
Yeah, as you follow it up, the cavern widens out to perhaps 70 feet wide before narrowing back down at the far end where you can see a closed wooden door. The door is closed, if I'm not being clear.
Oh, okay. We open the door. Telekinesis.
All right, yeah. Revealing a circular room beyond some 80 feet in diameter. The air wafting out is humid and musty. In the center of the room is a 5-foot diameter basin containing what appears to be water. There are 2 other pairs of closed doubled wooden doors here, one set to the north, one set to the west. You've entered the room from the east.
Ruffles, you got any idea?
Why are you asking me? You're leading the party. I don't remember.
I don't either.
North.
All right, you heave open the northern doors, revealing an even larger circular room, some 140 feet in diameter, with a domed ceiling. The air here is pleasantly chilly, and you can see your breath each time you exhale. In the center of the room stands a peculiar 11-foot tall painted stone statue. The statue depicts a humanoid with pale blue skin, a broad chest, muscled arms, and an impressive white beard. Its attire, including yellow knickers, a vibrant green vest, and a fancy purple shirt with a red pillbox hat, is comical. The figure carries a broom.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck? This exits are right next to Sam. Hold on.
Yeah, we discovered it circles somewhere later on in the dungeon.
Yeah,
That is right here.
Yeah, but on my. Okay. I just have it like a room or 2 over, but maybe that's just because the weird. Never mind.
Yeah. Out of this room, there are 2 other pairs of closed wooden doors, one to the north, one to the east. You're entering this room from the south. Oh, sorry, there's 4. 4 total at the cardinal directions, north, east, south, and west. You're entering from the south. There are closed wooden doors to the west, the north, and the east. To the west is also a shaft which heads downward in the floor.
Right. And the
Right on.
shaft opens up in the other. Right.
So, you go talk to Sam.
Indeed. We go and speak to Sam.
Ah, you walk up towards Sam. After a moment, the statue animates. Ah, I am the mighty Sam. It is good to see you, my friend. How have your belts been holding up?
Exceptionally
pretty
well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Have you come to deposit a bounty of belts unto me?
Why don't you set him free and he just stays here and keeps harvesting belts from people?
Yeah, but at that point, that's his choice. Actually, Sam, I have come here with, I believe, might be the way to release you from this dungeon, that you might go wherever you wish and spread the good word of belts.
Then stop talking and get to the casting.
I cast Remove Curse on him.
There's no apparent effect. Was that supposed to do anything? Because I did not feel that. Not even a tingle.
One moment. I cast Identify on him.
Yeah, this. You're getting two conflicting bits of information from it. Go ahead and make an Arcana check real quick.
And it's red.
Just click the little retry arrow
There's a retry arrow?
on the right side of it.
16.
Yeah, this is almost like he's being affected by both petrification and like animating an inanimate object. You think it's more that the petrification requires something like Greater Restoration to fix, not Remove Curse.
All right, Sam. It would appear that Set is a wily bastard. And I'll need to use something a little more potent. One moment.
You may take all the moments you need.
I rummage around and produce Greater Restoration. The spell scroll.
Okay.
Let's see, what, it's an ability check to use it?
I believe it's an Arcana check.
Right. Hey, Beta, can I get Bless?
You mean guidance?
Guidance.
Yeah, you get guidance.
Very cool. All right, Under. What's that DC?
Is Greater Restoration on your spell list?
No, I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard. Okay. Can you cast 5th level spells?
I have a 9th level spell slot, so yes.
Okay. Then the DC is 12 plus the level of the spell, so 17.
Don't fuck me, dice. Oh,
Do
motherfucker.
it, dice. It'll be funny.
Fucking dice.
Just keep trying. It'll eventually go through when Discord sorts shit out.
At least it was the end of the session. I'm glad we
I
didn't
would-
deal with that shit all night.
At that point, I would literally grab like my camera, like my phone camera, stream the dice as I roll them. Will they free the great and mighty Sam? Find out next week.
It might be down.
Only
All
chat?
right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hold up.
Or is it the bot?
No, I think it's chat. I just popped into another server and I can't even load any of the messages.
Strange.
Like I tried opening, any game, and message failed to load. So then I popped over to FFAM's
Discord has
server.
gone down, except
Yeah,
for voice chat.
or it could just be like this is an artifact that's staying up because we're here.
Doesn't work that way. Their back end is basically based on old IRC code. Yeah, this works, Gilbert. Go ahead and roll the dice. I just can't make
All
it
right.
bigger.
Wanted to show off his new die.
Here goes the D20.
As if Gilbert needed an excuse for that.
A 19, eh?
Hold on. We gotta get the D4 out here. Oh, come on, get the fuck out of here. All right, hold up. All right. Now that they're shaken out,
The 4.
alrighty.
And what's your bonus?
11.
We're gonna need some tools to measure center mass of those dice.
Go get a glass of salt
Yeah,
water
get a
right
glass of
now.
water.
So you can't flow check my dice. They just sink.
Getting metal dice.
I have some. Like, that's what I use. They also make the nice clacking sound on the wood table.
Mm.
Anyway, so yeah, you successfully cast Greater Restoration, and the statue slowly begins to shift, color somewhat returns, and standing before you, in all his blue-skinned glory. I can't upload the image. In fact, it gives me a 500 internal server error. They really fucked up when they did whatever they did.
Fucking damn it.
As this mighty frost giant stands before you with a broom in one hand and a belt around his belly, and he begins just laughing uproariously.
Roll initiative. No.
Roll dice, bitch.
Yeah, you can see he's got this like really fancy belt on. It's got gold bands, a buckle shaped like a lion's head.
That's right, Andre. You figured it out. I did all of this just to kill him and take his bet. No, of course not.
You have to get this man to a Texas gift shop.
You, my good, though small, friend, thank you for freeing Sam. It has been too long since I have stretched my limbs. Consigned here to deal with belts.
Widget kind of walks up behind you, Odysseus. And
My God, you come in even smaller sizes. Will wonders
that,
never cease before Sam?
but then Twidget says, "Are you gonna leave?"
He looks around. Yes, Sam will be leaving and looting and killing everything that stands in his way.
Don't hurt the town people. They nice. They're just cursed. And then Twidget's like, "Do you want a friend?"
I would love to have some friends, but I am going to kill every last single one of those fucking villagers. Not a soul will be left alive up to there.
Twitchett shrugs. Well, I tried. And then he produces one of the owlbear eggs and kind of holds it up.
Sam, when you head up there to kill all those villagers, there's a
Contingent
there's
of...
there's some guards who have been helping us from out of town, and the heir to the local county. Please avoid killing them if you could.
Make a persuasion check.
Does the owlbear egg help?
I would add that it's the least he could do since we freed him in the hole.
All right, they
Okay,
are.
you have advantage on your persuasion check as he takes the proffered snack and pops it into his mouth. Thank you. This is quite tasty.
Oh,
Much,
right.
much,
Fucking bot's
much.
dead. Okay, hold on. All right.
Twitchett probably looks on in horror.
No. Twitchett kind of shrugs and he's like, but if you would have waited, he would have been a friend.
Here we are
I mean,
again.
an owlbear would be like a dog size to a frost giant.
Yeah, but he likes the taste of owlbear eggs.
Fair point.
All right.
I mean,
here we go.
He thought you were talking about him, you being his friend.
If not friend, why friend flavored?
But this.
Was that a
13 under.
13?
Oh, wait, hold on. I have advantage. So that's
Yes.
a 14. All right, now for the advantage.
What's your model? +1?
He's a wizard.
Oh.
17.
Yeah.
Minus
Yeah.
1.
Okay, yeah, he looks thoughtful for a moment and goes, very well. If he is a friend of yours, then he shan't be an enemy of Sam. Unless he attacks Sam first, in which case Sam will squish him like the bug he is.
By the way, Sam, you wouldn't happen to be related to a certain other group of giants from my homeland? I ask him in giant, because I can.
Oh, he looks surprised. He turns to you. You speak the tongue.
I would tell him that I'm sort of acquainted through family with the giant lords of the Death Steppe, native to what is now the Vlorner Freehold.
Interesting. It has been a long time since I have seen the peaks of home.
Ah, so he is from there.
I know not what this Vlormer Freehold is, but it has been quite a while since I have walked those steep steps.
Ah, well, perhaps you recall the undead empire of Arcazar.
Sam does remember there being a bit of a problem with some undead, and they got a bit uppity every now and then. Wars have been fought. Are you suggesting that they won?
Quite the opposite. Actually, at this point, is Arcazar even still around? Or
Yes, they're basically the mountains are the border between you, the Vlormer Freehold to the northwest, and to the southeast is the remains of the Arcazar.
Ah, well then, in that case, I would tell him that northwestern Arcazar, to the northwest of the peaks, has been taken over by a new country founded in opposition to Arcazar. By my father.
And what is your position on the giant holdings in the peaks?
The giants have their own holdings. I have no claim to them.
Good. Sam would hate to have to declare war on his new friends.
Quite.
But I should like to make my way back home and see them once again. But that is in the future. For now, Sam would travel with you lot and kill everything between here and our exit.
I like this plan.
Holy shit.
Wonderful!
Any further business down here? Have we done everything we came here to do?
Okay. So there's one other thing we need to do, and we need to retrieve the inside of Mitra from like the Mitra section of the dungeon. We've like finished the set shit.
All right.
Then we shall go there and kill anything that stands between us and the insight of Mitra.
Hey, Squash.
I like
As he hefts his broom and he looks around. Now, you will have to tell Sam which way to this Mitra.
How large is Sam? Is he large?
He's a huge creature. You'll have to like squat and like squeeze through even the 10-foot wide doors.
Will Sam, will your broom be sufficient armament for you?
Sam would prefer a great axe. Sam has only broom.
Well, we don't have a great axe, but we do have this. It would be a great axe in my hands, perhaps.
How
In
much?
yours, it's more like a hatchet, maybe.
How much metal would it take to make a great axe in Sam's size?
So let me be clear. He calls it a great axe because that's what it's called in the stat block. It's for him. It would be just a battle axe. It's a great axe for the rest of you.
Ah. Well, I'm thinking about giving him the halberd.
Halberd.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could basically use that as a battle axe.
All right. If he doesn't have anything else.
He has a broom,
Ah. A
Uh,
giant broom.
a giant broom.
How-
Yes.
how
great
much
broom.
metal would it take to make an axe for him?
A great axe. It would take 7 pounds of iron
A
or
great
steel.
amount.
I was gonna say
In
the
his
halberd's
size?
better.
A great axe. I said great axe. He meant battle axe.
Okay.
For you, his battle axe is a great axe. So if you use a great axe, like if you make to use a great axe, he'll use it as a battle axe.
But also, it's a good spot to deposit the halberd for now.
It's something to do with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus,
So do you give it to him?
I do.
Sam thanks you for this great weapon. Many lives will be slain with it in your honor.
All right. I like this guy.
Exactly. The great and mighty Sam is amazing.
Yeah.
Of course you like him. Who couldn't like the great and mighty Sam?
Man, once he gets back to Vlorna, they'll destroy the other half of Argazar. There'll be nobody who can stop him.
all right.
All right. If we need to roll, I got 3 sets to work with.
So let's head. Let's see. We came in here from the south.
From the south, yes.
West goes back towards where Gilbert was. North, I don't remember, and I believe east goes the way we want. It's either east or north, because I'm pretty sure west is where you came from the very first time, Gilbert, when you were alone. Oh, then we want to go west.
No, west was to goblins. We want to go east.
Yeah, that's what I said. East. I looked at it upside down in my head.
Is that the way you guys
What?
go?
East.
Yeah, east.
All right. Yeah, you open the doors to the east, revealing a 20-foot wide hallway, which goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet to a T intersection, with options to go north or south.
Have those same blue-gray dice. Like blue and silver. Sorry, I was distracted by the dice. Shiny math rocks.
You can't be distracted by the shiny click-clack math rocks. They've been covered.
I don't know. Sorry, run that by me again.
Why are
So-
you wearing 2 sweaters?
Opening the doors, it's a 20-foot wide hall, goes 50 feet to a T intersection where you could turn left and go north or right and go south.
Left and go north. I think. Yeah, north.
Okay. So you go to the end of that. To the south, you can see that it goes 40 feet before turning to the east. To the north, it goes 20 feet to another T intersection. But here, the passage continues to the left and right and curves out of view in both directions.
Okay, this is the marble hallway.
The far side sports a white glass-like stone, different from the flagstone that the floor and the rest of the dungeon walls are made up of. After a moment, you hear off in the distance to the left the sound like something rolling heavy on the floor, like a bowling alley.
Forget, Gilbert, do we need to go through this to get back out?
We do need to get back through the bowling alley in order to. Once we get
Okay.
to the bowling alley, we go through. Well, we need at least need to go by the doors that yell at each other, get past them, and then past some broken statues and up a ramp. And then I believe that takes us to a room that previously had curtains and a statue and some pews, and then we beat the shit out of everything there. And then next to that is a room full of exploding pots. And
One thing at a time. Let's
yeah.
So yeah, we'll begin we need to go left then here, so we're going to the other entrance, right? We need to go west in the marble hallway from here.
Wait, the marble.
The giant bowling alley.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking like the stone marble when you say that.
No, I'm just thinking like a marble in a marble chase.
Gotcha. Yeah, no.
Just
Yeah, I got the
big.
telekinesis ready so we can get past the giant bowling ball.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna actually ask, would Sam help carry us or carry our burdens? Have him take one of the 1,000-pound bags of coins and carry it around for us.
The mighty Sam is always willing to carry treasure.
Can he carry both? I'm sure he can, but I'm not actually
Carry
sure
what?
2,000 pounds of coins.
Let me just check real quick.
Yeah, it's like I don't
We'll
actually
find
know.
out that he won't give these back.
He can carry 1,000-pound bag.
Okay, that's fine. I'll keep carrying the other one with my telekinesis. Then that frees your telekinesis up, Gilbert.
Okie dokie.
Then also you have the bag with less coin in it. I have the gold pieces. So yeah, we gave him a bag with 30,000 silver pieces and 12,000 electrum pieces.
Okay.
And then yeah, we go into the marble chase and head left.
All right.
Towards the
You
west.
start heading left. The sounds of the ball getting louder until around the corner you see this 20-foot diameter steel ball heading right for you.
Oh, my sister would have loved that.
$20-foot diameter steel ball.
Oh, 20 feet? Maybe when she gets bigger.
What?
He's talking about stone soup. He's talking about stone
it
soup.
being 20 feet in diameter, and I was like, oh, my sister would have loved that. Not realizing that it was 20 feet in diameter. And I was like, oh, well, maybe when she gets bigger.
Do you do anything as it races towards you? It's a crushing ball heading right for your faces.
Telekinesis.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
reverses it.
Yes, it does. There's a little ping, and it turns and rolls the other way. Eventually, you come to the western hall out of here. Ahead, you can see the 20-foot wide hall goes immediately to a T-junction where you can turn south, or you can go straight ahead into a foggy archway, or continue following the curved hallway.
Sorry, run those details by me again.
So, yeah, you come to the western-facing hall out of the curved hallway. Looking west, after about 70 feet, is an archway filled with fog. And after 10 feet is a T-intersection, which has an option to go south. Or you could continue north along the curving marble raceway.
North.
Okay. Yeah, you follow the north. Eventually, as you get to the peak of the north, there's a 20-foot wide hall heading east out of this raceway. Or you continue to the southeast in the raceway.
East.
In the raceway or in the corridor?
Corridor.
Okay. Yeah, as you step to the north and start heading down this hall, eventually you can see that there are two openings along the south. One at the very end of this dead-end hall, which is a wooden door. The other is an open archway that leads to a ramp filled with broken bits of statuary and rubble.
Up.
Okay. You head upward. Eventually, the slope levels out into a gently curving natural stone cavern, which looks to head south and then begins heading southwest. As you follow it along, you come to a cross intersection. Ahead, the 20-foot cavern continues and then splits. To the north, at the back of a secret door appears to be ajar, and you can see a chamber to the north beyond. To the south, a short run of a 10-foot wide hall before a hairpin turn.
There's one with the statues and the pews.
You do not see any. When you poke your head in the secret door, you do see a statue, but no pews. As this appears to be a 6-foot-tall silver statue depicting a proud champion in plate armor and with a longsword raised triumphantly on high.
Oh, yes, we go in here.
Okay. In its other hand, the figure holds a scroll tube. 4 open chests lay at the feet of the statue. And to the west, you can see a cavernous corridor heading to the northeast.
Did you guys loot these chests or find out what they were about? Because I wasn't.
You wouldn't tell.
Are they empty?
They appear to be empty.
Then they've been looted, whether by us or by somebody else.
There's
They're
the
empty.
answer.
Okay. We just have to proceed onward then.
Okay. Yeah, you follow the winding natural stone cavern, which eventually leads to a closed pair of wooden doors set into a masonry wall, blocking further progress in the stone cavern. Do you open the doors?
There we go. Sorry, Discord wasn't letting me get my push to talk button. Yes.
Okay. You open the doors, revealing a 30-foot square chamber with finished walls and a flagstone floor. The chamber is awash with soft illumination and a tinge of burning incense, though the sources of both are not obvious. To the west is an open archway. A male human, adorned in archaic gold plate armor, kneels before it, his eyes closed as if in meditation. As
He's
you
not a statue.
As you enter, he takes a deep, cleansing breath, and you hear mechanical clicks and a distinct whirring sound. A silver-bladed longsword with a gold inlay rests across the man's knees, and a shield, bearing a lion's visage, lies to his left. Ah, I see you have returned.
Indeed, we beat up one of Set's mini bosses.
So you say. But words, however boastful, are cheap. What evidence have ye of your great deed?
We have this halberd, which the great and mighty Sam is currently wielding.
We also
We
got this
have-
headdress.
We have this bloody headdress, and also this poem that belonged to the dude.
We
in
would
his
have tried
treasure
his head as requested, but his head was destroyed in the fight, as evidenced by, and it would turn out the inside of, well, it would show the inside of the headdress.
Yeah, don't mind the goop.
Ah. The head was not a strict requirement. Evidence was the requirement. And this, the headdress of Kona the Dissenter. Surely you have defeated him, this lesser son of Set.
I wonder if he's got a brother that's a barbarian.
His name was Konad the Dissenter.
Kona. Yes.
What was his shtick? I kind of made eye contact and immediately tried blowing his head off.
He was one of the lesser sons of Set. He served under the high priest of Set, Nusset, and worked primarily to sow dissent and discord among the mortals. His death will set them back some time.
This guy's name is just rife for abuse.
Indeed, for
That
setting
abuse
the
may very
stage.
well have been what led him down the path of evil.
You can tell this guy's evil because his dad is the Israeli parliament.
What?
I'm quite angry about that. I don't think anybody else would.
It's not spelt anywhere. It's Nesset, but it's spelt like pneumatic for
Yeah,
for
not
Nusset.
with a K.
It is not spelt with a K, but I totally got where you're coming from with the pronunciation.
Yeah, no, Nessa, like one of the not Greek, Egyptian gods.
But before you asked me for access to the Tower of Mitra. With this great proof of your deeds and of your true intent, I bid you welcome. Stay as long as you like. As he stands aside and gestures as if to bid you onward through the archway. And I think that is where we will call it this evening.
All right.